All right, everybody. It is time for our Saturday Art Share stream. I am super excited for this week. We had a ton of submissions, which is amazing. I definitely have to thank my buddy John 117 for, doing a lot of legwork and, spreading the word. I know Alex and Pensy always do a lot for me as well. So I imagine that they are also, responsible for a lot of people showing up. I actually did some of my own work this time around as far as that goes, so I wasn't a lazy piece of shit. Not even lazy. I'm usually just, when I'm done with my streams, I try to check out from social media and stuff just to decompress and that kind of thing. The internet in general. I've got Demon Lord Havoc with me today.
Hey.
Yeah, so let us know if you're having trouble hearing us or anything. Demon Lord Havoc's mic might also pick me up, so you might hear a little bit of an echo there.
I'm trying to hide it behind me so it doesn't see you. Like, I know sometimes it's like if you put something between you, it doesn't really hear it.
Yeah. It can't help my big booming voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, let's get right into the art share. I know that's what everybody's here for. So yeah, we got a lot of submissions this week. I'm pretty happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it here. So first we have John 117 submitted a bunch of stuff here. So I'm going to try to make sure I go through all of it. Let's see. Maybe we can move the mic over just a bit. It is kind of picking me up too. I'm sorry. Alrighty. One of the perils of streaming in the same room together. I am happy that she's here though. All right. So yeah, he's got like they have a bunch of submissions here, so we're gonna start with them. So it says, hi, sorry for doing this in the middle of the week, but here are some demons I've designed. They are based off the deadly sins, specifically greed, envy, gluttony, and wrath. I hope it's obvious which is which. I might post the sins too if I feel like it. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what time of week that you post this, totally cool. I try to post it right after every art share. That way we have more than a week to get it all up. So you're more than welcome to. So let's see here. So yeah, I can definitely tell we got some greed going on here. They have a lot of gilded pieces where there's a lot of gold, like green, money. This guy's even got, they both have some gold sharp teeth, which is pretty cute. I really like it.
I like that they also have the green eyes, like the green-eyed monster of greed. Like that's a really cute touch. And they're very flashy, so kind of like not really aristocratic, but I guess I know that there's like those influencers that kind of piss people off, where they're just like flaunting exuberant amounts of wealth. But yeah, they kind of remind me of like that kind of person. Like, oh, like I've got the money. So like the pose is so good for that.
They're flexing in their top level high rise here with their red carpet and everything. Hey Alex, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it. So let's go on to the next one here. This one is envy. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is envy because it looks like they're both jealous of each other, like facing away, like obviously discontent. Here, I like the fins. They look like they're like water based, which is pretty neat to differentiate them from the other demons.
Yeah, I don't know. I really love water monsters. I know Lovecraft kind of sucked, but like his books were pretty interesting, and I like those kind of like from the deep type monsters, and then B is pretty deep seated because it's not really about anyone else. But if you're not doing the deep work, you're not going to see it. So I like that it's water. It's cool.
I like the little gills here on the side on the midsection too. Alrighty, let's go to the next one here. See, this one is definitely gluttony here. We got a bit of some thicker variety on our demons. You know, doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, characters or people that are thicker are gluttonous. You know, they just might be a little more heavy set. But if we wanted to visualize it, you know, this would probably be a good way to do it. Another good way to do it would have them be like emaciated with like a bunch of food in front of them, and they just keep on like eating and eating and eating, and they can't stop, and they never like actually gain any weight. Would also be like a pretty good way to visualize that.
I like these ones. They're more fun. Like the tongue is out. Definitely like I know it's like a feminine body, but it's like what I call husband shaped, where it's like the comfortable layers of fat because you're eating more with the person that you love, and you know you're probably taking better care of yourself and still big and strong. I just like it. I love it a lot. It's all, this one's fun. Like out of I guess all the quote unquote sins, like I guess gluttony is the least one that you have to worry about anyway. So
Yeah, they definitely do look like they're like having a good time or whatever. You know, I'm guilty of some gluttony. You know, food makes me feel good, so I can definitely like associate with like, you know, being happy after eating something. So all right, and this last one here is should be wrath. It definitely looks like it. They look like they might be like, you know, assassin type demons. They've got like scythe like tails here. They got the long claws and spikies all over them, and the red, like, you know, that's associated generally with like, you know, anger or, you know, action, you know, that kind of thing. That's what usually red depicts. So did a good job with this too.
oh yeah, I like this one. Like, you know, when you get super mad and actually, I don't know, I guess a lot of people don't, but when you get so mad that you see red for a minute and you don't remember what just happened, all the worst foul things usually come out of your mouth. But no, I like this one a lot. I can see the abs. I can see that they obviously are much sharper because they got like spikes all over them. Like, definitely rough. I like it.
Hey, Pensy, how's it going? Let's see. So they posted more here. Ooh, these are really cool. I like these. These are like the nightlife demons. They've gone out to have a cigarette in the nightlife. But yeah, I like the hearts on the ends of their tails here. Like I really like the color scheme. I'm not totally biased on that as far as that goes. I like their little tattoos they got going on. These are adorable. I like these.
I like these too.
Can
I
you
kind of
buy a
like the love
woman a
hotels
new
in the
traveller?
background. Like that's super cute. And yeah, I really love this color scheme. But again, I'm also not biased. I can't see reds very well. There's something wrong with my red cones in my eyes. But I can see like if it's a little bit more purpley or kind of pinkish like this. I can see it. I love this. This is nice. It's so cute. Like they're very sassy.
Hey, I'm glad you could make it. I guess you figured out a workaround there. So, I'm still on like the first post here, so I haven't gotten super far. We just went through some of we're just going through John 117 stuff. So I haven't even like gotten through all of his posts or their posts because they decided to post a lot of art, which I told them ahead of time was totally cool. By the way, anybody who wants to post like more than just like the, you know, the typical like 4 images that Twitter allows, if you just want to keep going on that thread and keep posting art, you know, I'm definitely down to see all of it. In fact, the more the better. So just for anybody who doesn't know. Let's go to the next one here. Oh, she's so cute. I like the swoop over the eye, you know, that haircut, the little swoopy haircut is always super adorable. I love the rings on the tail down here. kind of repeats the design a little bit here, also with the rings around the torso, which is really good design wise to repeat elements.
I like the face, like the little ooh eyes that are all big and shiny, and the like kind of like I guess it's like the nervous or like flustered mouth. Like it's so cute. I
Yeah,
like it.
the little squiggly mouth.
It's so cute. I love it.
Nice, nice. All right, let's move on to our next one here. Oh, this one's cool. Got the multi-arm thing going on again. We have a lot of pentagram like tattoos on here. There's an extra eye on the clavicle area, which is really cute. I also like this haircut with the horns. This is a very cute character. I love it.
I like this one. She's the mom friend. Like so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like. I like the danglies on the horns. I like all of it. It's really cute.
Nice. And then looks like they might have a description for on this one. Oh wait, maybe I didn't get to it yet. Oh, this is a different demon. Okay, sorry, my bad. This is really cool. He's got like a badass sword here. Like he's got like the skull sword is always like the classic badass sword. I love that he's got like magma like kind of coming out of the chest here and on the arms, little armband and everything. Super cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like the pose. And the I can tell that he's like stepping into frame. You know what I mean? Like, um, I have trouble with that. Like I've been like sketching a lot, but I have trouble because I'm not an artist by any means. I'm just sketching for funsies, and like he's not just posing, but like making sure they look like they're doing what you want them to do. I can definitely tell he's stepping towards me. I like it.
And we have even more demons here to go. So we're going to the next ones here. So they actually have descriptions for this one. So this one is Satan with the goat skull on the head here. So, you know, we got like some absolutely wild fire wings, which is pretty awesome. I do like the skull on the head. That is super cool. He's got hellaciously beefy arms, not only like biceps, but his forearms are like, you know, he doesn't skip that at all. And then we got the repeated elements here with the horned skull on the waist area here on his crotch cover. And the staff's really cool too. It's also got like the fire in it as well.
I like this one a lot. It kind of reminds me of David Grohl's Satan, which was like one of my favorites. This is cool. I like the fur. I like where the placement of like the horns on the shoulders. The wings
Oh
are
crap.
so cool.
Sorry.
Um, yeah, it's so cool. I like it. Like the skull is great. Like I see this kind of design a lot in anime, manga, and in books that I've been reading, and I'm a sucker for it. I love it. I think it's so cool. Like to not just have it be something that's like, oh, it's still dark, but it's also kind of like also like a little bit old world magic, and I love that kind of feel. It's so cool.
All right. Ooh, this one's cool. They've got like a almost looks like kind of like a laser whip or maybe like a purple fire whip on it. We got the hearts again. Got some hearts in the eyes. There's eyes on the hand and on the clavicle. Ooh, even on the feet there's eyes. That's
She
super
can see
cool.
me.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot. It's so cool. I love all the colors. I love the design of the wings, like the little like neon-y outline, and like I love her whole outfit with the little hat, and the little hat is like between her horns. And I do like the eyes. Like I like lots of eyes types characters. Like I noticed that on some of them they had like kind of like a secondary glowy eye, which is super cool. But I like this. This is like kind of like different, you know, because you don't really see a lot of eyes on the body in this way. And I think that's cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the hat at first. I'm also questioning what's dangling from the tail here, but you know, it's okay. She's probably you know, this is Asmodeus, so
Nice. I like it. If
Yeah,
I were to do any workings with Osmodius and this showed up, I'd be like, oh, okay, let's go.
they're ready to party. All right, let's go to the next one here. And then we got, I hope I'm saying this right, Belphegor, four arms in blue. Oh, I love the kitty stockings. That's so cute. They look like they got kind of like a cozy outfit going on here. I love all the little winged eyeballs floating around, little buddies. Yeah, this is really cute. I really like these.
I like this one a lot. It's got like I love the blue fire in this tint. It reminds me of the Will o' the Wisps, where they kind of lead you down the wrong path and all of that. But it's kind of like that fire is definitely something from somewhere else. I know a lot of times with Abrahamic mythology, the blue fire is usually the hellfire because like sulfur bird's blue, but it doesn't look this blue. So I like this icy blue. It's very different, and this character is just so cute in it. I love their hair and I love their expression, and I'm a sucker for multiple arms. So cute the cute posing with the multiple arms, I like that a lot because usually it's more like a tough posing when characters have multiple arms, but this is great.
Yeah, Pansy, I was gonna point out the slippers too. They have like a super cozy outfit going on here, which is really awesome. Like Havoc was saying, like the posing of the different arms is really awesome here. We got the peace sign, and then this one is kind of like also like a little bit of like kind of like, hey, how's it going, along with the expression. But yeah, they definitely I think they should keep up the good work and probably submit their work to say like maybe like Spindle Horse that makes Hell of Boss and Has Been Hotel. You know, keep building a portfolio and send it to them because they might end up using some of these designs. And I would love to see them in either Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel. So all right, and the last one here we have Beelzebub with the Wendigo zombie thing. And we've seen this one before, but I still really enjoy it. It has like all the super cool like elements. Like I really like the tail on this one in particular. I love the bone elements that are over top of the different pieces and whatnot. Looks super good.
Yeah, I like this one too. I know we've seen this one before, but like I like the midsection on this one a lot and the face. I think the face is good because it looks like the whole face opens up at some point. Like I can see the seams, and it's got the multiple eyes, and the teeth don't even fit in the maw, which I love. But the midsection is so good because it's like the skin is hanging off of it like a midsection top, but the midsection is the muscle. So that's very one to go. I like this a lot.
And we have even more demons. Oh, if I can click correctly. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me get to it. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. So we got, it says more demons, and what? An angel? I ran out of demons. So the first one is Mammon in the green suit. So he must be one of the higher level greed demons that they mentioned earlier. I really like the hook sword, like he's gonna get his greedy little hooks into you and never let you go. Yeah, it looks awesome.
No, it looks really good. I can tell that he's like, the other ones were the sassy, in front of you type on YouTube or whatever. This guy's their boss, right? So he definitely is like, he's gonna do a rug pull. He's gonna, show you his $1 billion mansion or whatever. And like this is this guy. I like this guy. He's cheeky in like a Capricorn way, and that's very much like money like centered. I like it.
This is where crypto bros come from. It's this guy here. He's He's telling them all the things like make a stupid coin and then rip everybody off.
Yeah, and I do like the swords because, like, with the Capricorn daddy energy is all Saturn, and Saturn's the Reaper, right? So, like, I like it because it's kind of like the Saturn sickle that comes to reap you when you don't do what you're supposed to. So it's very cool design. I like it.
This guy's the CEO, agreed. All right, let's go to the next one here. We have Leviathan, green, yellow, and dragon. Oh, that's cool. I like the running makeup. That's really cute. Got the little dragon bud that's like coming out like her back there with the dragon wings. It's really cool. I like the staff too. It's got like the upside down dragon head, which could actually double as maybe like a rapier.
I like this one. I like Dragonfire green. Like I use that a lot too. And this is like the perfect color, Dragonfire green. It's not too lime. It's still bright. You can kind of tell, like, there's something going on here. I was looking when I was looking through what turns fire green copper, because copper will melt to any burns and cause issues. I love this. I like the dragon poking out from behind the character, and the expression is just, oh, okay, well, this is going to be 10 minutes outside of my day. Why are you here? Like, very bothered, and it's very cool. I like it.
All right. And the next one here, we have Lucifer with the red and cracked halo, which is pretty cool, showing that, he used to be an angel, so he still has the halo, and the halo actually turns into horns, which is super sweet. I really like that. I love the white body with the red, like, stained kind of like markings on here. It's really cool. This is also a really neat, like, shaped sword as well. And then he's got like a super savvy on the end of his tail. And then, of course, like the multi wings.
I like this one a lot. Like that halo horn combination, like the shattered crown look. I love that. That's very cool, very fitting. And then the 6 wings, because Seraphim have 6 wings when they are angels, so fallen Seraphim would definitely have the 6 wings as like a devil. And like I said, I can't really see reds very well, but this is kind of, for me, pomegranate-y. I don't know if that's right. Is that right, Aniki? It's a little kind of like darker red, like a pomegranate.
Yeah, it's a little darker.
I like that a lot because, Persephone and Hades have the pomegranate, and like being part of the underworld, quote unquote, like, well, a underworld and Abrahamic, like, it's very fitting, I think, to have, some sort of character who deals with the dead of some kind, have that pomegranate look. It's just, it ties in very well. And I can't see the sword, so what I'm going to do is this real quick.
What'd you say?
I'm just moving her so I can see the tail. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's cute. That's cool. Yeah, I like this one a lot. It's good. So good.
All right, and we go on the last one here. We have the Angel Uriel here. Looks like they are, they have the blindfold, which I actually really like in designs. I mean, ever since, of course, near Automata with the blindfolds, like carrying out their mission blindly, like, it's very like symbolic, especially like, as far as when it comes to angels, they're just doing what God or whatever tells them. Like, obviously I'm not Christian, so I don't really understand it, but yeah, I really like that as an aspect of the design here. I like the little crest that they have on their chest. It's super cool. And this totally looks like an Adventure Time like hero sword here, which I really love. It's like, if like Finn evolved from like being a hero to like an angel or something.
Yeah, I like the blindfold for the blind faith. That's very fitting for angels. The gold is good because, angels are made of divine fire, so that really fits. It's very cute. I like it. It's simple. They still have the sharp fingers, which are really, I love that in any character. But, angels show up and have to tell you, don't be afraid. So I'm sure this guy's big and bright when he shows up anyway. And you're just
John
like,
underscore John 117, the new traveler.
Yeah, you made it, John. Also, thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Yeah, you did so much work to help out with this stream today. I know you know, we're kind of taken aback when I thank you for that, but I truly do mean it for all the support that you've given, and I love seeing all your work. We just finished up the final one, I think, that you submitted, so I'm glad you're here. All right, so make sure you guys check out John117 on Twitter, on X. You know, you can definitely make sure that you go check them out. They are super cool, really fun to talk to, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, support their work. Let's see if we can get them an animation or you know, some sort of job in the industry here, designing all sorts of cool angels and demons and eldritch creatures. All right, let's go back here. I gotta make sure that I do the posts correctly here. I have a tendency to click on the wrong damn things and have us like go like on a journey together through my damn Twitter. Let me try to get back to the original post here. Oh my god, I don't want to boost. Go away. All right, so our next submission. God, I clicked on the wrong thing again. Damn. All right, we got Stray again. So this is at Stray Dog Sketch. They're an amazing artist that submits a lot of, you know, fan art and whatnot. They really crank it out, and it's always good here. We got a Yakuza fan art. Definitely got like the super manly features down, you know. Looks like somebody might be interrupting him while he's trying to chill, and he's like, fuck you want, man.
I love tough guy characters. Like delinquents are like some of my favorites, of course. But like they're usually also like, you know, the Yakuza characters, like you guys know, like the house husband is Bay. So like this guy definitely is just like, what are you freaking talking about? I have my cigarette and my shirt open, leave me the hell alone. I love him, and I love his like facial features. Like I know like a lot of people really love the BTS pretty boys, and that's fine. You know, I get it. Sure, pretty boys are cute, but the manly guys like this guy, like hello, like I like it a lot.
Don't worry, Candy. We'll get to your characters when I get to that post. And you know, normally what I do is I usually ask people for lore as far as like their characters go, so I don't like speculate and say something like incorrect about them. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm totally cool with like taking a stab in the dark if that's what you're looking for. So, all right, let's go on to the next one here. Ooh, this is super cool. We got like I wonder if this must be like a real person, because this looks like an actual like portrait here. Kenny Omega the Cleaner.
I love this guy. Like he reminds me of like early 2000s, late 90s wrestling dudes, and this is great. Like I love the freaking the mullet. Like I don't know why. Like I hated mullets when I was younger. Like seeing people have them, like oh that looks awful. But the way that they do mullets now is so cute, because mostly it's dudes with like curly hair and they do that shave on the side. And he's got like this really tough expression. Like I like it. I think it's fun.
He's got the oh god, what was his name? The guy with like the slicked back hair. He always had the little toothpick in his mouth. Crap. What was his name? Oh my god. I also appreciated that guy because he didn't shave his chest hair. Well, anyway, this is super well done. The anatomy looks great. They are beefy as all hell. He's a wrestler, not WWE. Nice, nice. So yeah, so it is a real person. That's awesome. I love the falling feathers around him. You know, the super badass moment, like he's, you know, doing his walkout. Super awesome. This is great.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like this guy's vibe. Like, I'm gonna have to look him up later.
Oh, and they said that these are older pencil drawings, so that's super cool to see, you know, where they are now and where they start. I still think this is really well done. The fact that this is traditional is also like really amazing. Like I have mad respect for anybody that does traditional art. He said he's a nerd. Hell yeah. Nice. Ooh, we got Batman the Animated Series here. Damn, they did this in pencil. This is amazing too. Holy crap.
I see Mark Hamill. He's got the best Joker laugh. Sorry, Alan, but he does.
Yeah, I love Mark Hamill as the Joker. He's amazing. But yeah, this series was so good. Like the original Batman the Animated Series. I used to love watching this all the time.
I like this one. I like this one in Batman Beyond, but like this one had a great Joker. Like Mark Hamill did the Joker, and he had like that laugh that kind of kicks up as he's getting all worked up, and it's just so good. Like I know that even in Japan, it must have been popular because they like based Big O off of the type of animation design, and I also just love Big O. So like this one's so good, and this is such a good series. Like I love it.
Oh my god, I love Big O so much. I actually want to watch Big O again just because like it's just so amazing. Like, you know, I'm also a sucker too for giant mecha like fight battling back and forth and like having like the ridiculous like piston punches and stuff on his mecha is just chef's kiss.
Yeah, Big O is definitely my favorite like mecha punch ever. Like you know, it's cool when they punch and it like actually knocks them, but like Big O shot a hole through it every time. I'm just like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Big O, it's showtime. Okay, sorry, distracted. Ooh, we got a Witcher fan art here. Look at all the chainmail. God damn.
That's cool. I like that. Like I can tell he's older, and you know that's harder to draw sometimes. Like to draw a character and actually make them look the age you want them to when they're older, without it being, I wouldn't say rude, but like a little off. But I can tell, you know, he's a little weathered. He's not happy to see me because you know he's a Witcher. When are they ever happy to see you? And I just like this one. And yeah, that chainmail. I would hate to have to draw each individual little one like that. So kudos to you. It's
You
good.
have Henry Cavill's Witcher that's just fuck.
I love Henry Cavill's like Witcher. He's definitely like the top out of the whole group of the three of them. Like,
But yeah, they did a great job with the all the detailing, you know, showing that these are different like materials, that this is obviously like, you know, leather, and then you got like the scritch and scratches from like, you know, taking blows from monsters and whatnot as they do that. And of course his scars. Yeah, this is absolutely great work. So this is all the stuff that Stray submitted. They go by at Stray Dog Sketch on Twitter. I know they usually do take a lot of commission work, so make sure you check them out and support them and get some awesome art in the process.
yeah, I love it. Looks so good. So yeah, definitely check.
All right, we got a new person here. We got Rain Wing Gamer, aka LSD Goblin, which is like the best tag I think I've seen so far on Twitter.
I like it. I love that so much. And this design's so cute. Oh, I love all the like the little characters. I like the style of art. I know it got really popular because of like Gravity Falls and like Steven Universe, and I'm here for it. I love simple characters like this, and they're so cute.
Yeah, these are super adorable. Like I really like the design on this guy here. He's obviously some sort of like nature god or some sort of like mystical fae creature, and then you have like a demon, and then it looks like you have like a fallen angel, and then you got like the nervous MC that's kind of in the lineup, kind of like a variety. If this is like a party together, I could see this as a like a little pixel RPG. That would be super fun to play.
Yeah, I like it. I like the girl. She's really cute, and I like that she's got like kind of like the thicky girl design, and she's got that trouble expression. She's also kind of tall for a lady. But yeah, I definitely love dude here on the end. tall boy. He's like, can't tell if he's like a troll or some kind of like other type of druid or forest spirit, but I love that design. It's very cool. And I love the other one on the end as well. It's just kind of the like don't touch me expression, like leave me alone. I don't want to be here. But I like it. The one on the end also kind of gives me Slavic harpy vibes, and I know like it could be doesn't necessarily have to be female, but like that kind of like um character. I like that. I think it's cool.
Oh, I forgot to read what they wrote. They said, I am Rain and I draw my OCs that all belong to stories. Here are some art pieces. I just want to make sure that I read out what they actually put. Ooh, so we got them. You got some characters negotiating with like a dragon, and the dragon's like, really? This little like gremlin's trying to talk to me? And then this one looks like it might be like a little like android character or something, which is also super cute.
I love the wide stance. Our cat does this stance when he's about to do something like troublesome and he's thinking of what to do. He's got that little like the wide stance of like kind of stomp his feet and go do something bad. This guy's about to like grab one of them and shake him. Like I like it. And I love the green hair. Like it's like very spring, the spring green of like the new plants coming up. It's fitting and it makes it stand out in the forest where most things are green. I like it a lot.
And I like how they draw the profiles from the side. It reminds me of like 80s anime or 90s anime, which I also really like, especially like the fantasy anime. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love this. I love like all the texture in her hair. You can definitely, the expressions are adorable. This one never sleeps. But they're so cute together.
I love it. I love it so much. Like I love happy couple drawings. Like I've been trying to look up references for ones when I want to draw some for something I'm working on, and I just love it when they're like actually you can look at the artwork and tell that the two characters are just all up in each other's space because that's their favorite place to be, and this is so cute. I love the designs too. Like yeah, you're right. This guy probably never sleeps. I can tell even without like his eyes being open, but he's showing up and here for it with his lovely lady friend. I love it.
Yeah, I did notice the band-aid on the nose too. So she's either scrappy or clumsy, one of the two. Hopefully scrappy. Ooh, this is so cute. This is like some crazy like harpy demon looking thing, but it's got big shiny ooh eyes for this like kind of like merman like undine kind of character here. Super cute.
I like it. I love like monstery type characters that have like the features of like something wild or something bigger and that could be dangerous, but they're just so soft next to their person. Like look at those eyes. Like this is just how our cat looks at Aniki when he just wants to be picked up, which is all the time. Like those are just the big shiny eyes of even just a wild creature that you can tell like they're just so happy to see you. So cute. And the like expression on the fish person is just kind of like, what do you want? I just cuddled you, go away. Like it's so cute.
I wonder too if maybe they got into a fight here and this guy broke the horn and then this one was like, holy crap, you're amazing, you're so strong, and then was like immediately in love with them.
Yeah, they're definitely like the hot and cold. Like when you're watching anime or reading manga, it's like one of them is like the cold, autistic coded type where it's like they don't know how to express the emotions, so they're just gonna be stoic about it. Like that, I love that. I love those vibes. Nice.
All right, so that was everything from Rainwing Gamer, aka LSD Goblin, which is gonna make me laugh every time I see it. Make sure that you continue to support them on their art journey. I would definitely can't wait for them to submit more art to this art stream. I want to see more, so I'm excited. All right. Oh, that's right. This one, I need to go to their VGen. Ooh. Oh, wow. This is crazy. All right.
Oh.
This is amazing. So commission me for something similar. This is a VTuber model. Wow, this is beautiful. Holy
I
crap.
love that. I really love to see like all the different like variations of VTuber models. Like I know they all started off as kind of like a similar style, but I've been seeing a lot more, probably because I've been like looking for them. So now the algorithm's like, here you go, take it, of like different ethnicities, different types of even just fantasy type creatures, even like OCs that are like just very unique. And I am here for it. Like I love it. I don't like a boring world where everything kind of looks the same. Like, so I'm here for how everybody shows up to the things they love. I love her hair. I love her outfit. She's very fancy. Like at first I was thinking nun, but I'm thinking it's actually probably supposed to be more like maid because of the ruffles. And I see in the background picture there are kitty ears, and in the front round picture there's like different types of like little elf ears. So they're also like some kind of fantasy creature, or I see demon wings, but I don't want to guess succubus, but very sexy. I like this a lot.
I also really like these cutouts that they have over here in the shapes showing like the details in these diamonds down here. That's like a really cool way to show off the different aspects that you took time to work on without detracting from the actual image too.
Yeah, I like this type of character sheet. Like it's I could look at it for a while and just look at all the little details. I like it. It's very cool.
Ooh, I really like I love the lighting on this, also with like the blood splattered all over the face and the expression. This is awesome.
I like that. That's like kind of like maybe vampire, like this like someone maybe try to pick a fight and they're now a snack. I think it's cute.
Yeah, Alex, like detailing on VTuber models is also really hard because you got to make sure that you strike the right balance and put the details in the right place or whatever. Like if I had any sort of like critique for that last one, I probably would have put more of that gold detailing around the upper body because that is what most people are going to see as far as like VTubers. Like, as you can see from Havoc and I, like, I tried to put all the detail, more towards the face so you can highlight like the face area because the legs and whatnot and the hips are going to be generally cut off on the screen. But it still was an awesome design. They still did a really, really good job with it because the colors towards the top didn't pull the eye away from, to the gold or whatever. So, all right, man, there's just so many on here. This is amazing. We got a banner your character here illustration. Super cool.
I love the white eyelashes too. Like it's just so nice. Like because it draws you to the eyes. It's very cool.
Yeah, they do really good with the eyelashes and the way that they render the hair. I really like that as well. Ooh, we got more. This kind of looks like could be a VTuber as well. Can I make it bigger? Ooh, I can make it bigger. Hell yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about with the design. See how there's contrast between the dark and the light, and it kind of brings it to a triangle up to like where the face is here. That's a really good design.
I love this. I want like a little skirt with this little thing on it. It's so cute. And I love these colors. I've been looking at like kind of like these dusky colors for one of my characters lately. And I think it's great. It's very sun going down evening and it fits a goth character. Also the face is very cute. How cute that face is. It's very shoujo. But yeah, this is a great design. I think it's so cute.
Also, the design is good because the silhouette gets broken up here with the asymmetry of the hair. So it's not just like, if you were to make this all black, it wouldn't just be like, a triangle shape that kind of fades into nothing. You can still recognize the character by this one little area right here is enough to offset the design.
It's very unique. It's very cute. Even just the silhouette would be. It's so cute.
Yeah, I like the belts too. All right, let's see. We got even more. Ooh, this one's super pretty. Aristocrat goth outfit. I like it.
There's these fantasy characters I was talking about. I love it. Like usually when you think elf character, a lot of people draw the blonde, busty, like one from Lotus War, and it's just like no, it could be goth. It could be like this. I love that hair color. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. And the gloves. I'm assuming that those are gloves and not the seal tipping, just because of the the pantyhose that match the hair.
Yeah, Patsy.
Yeah, this is really cool. I don't usually, so like when I design characters that are like kind of like fancy, I try to stay away from ruffles, but like this is, I can tell this is high society. Like it's very cool. It's very, I think this type of stuff was very Rococo, but it's very cool. And the shoes are even like very time period for like this style. It's so much work went into this. I love it.
These are also really well done design sheets as well. Like this is something that I struggle with personally, is like graphic design when it comes to showing off like my character concepts. Like I can draw the characters, but then when it comes to actually like displaying them and like, you know, you see how they have the different things, like they have the skirt pattern over here. They've got like, you know, all these different like elements. They've got the color palette over here. Like I never know what to do exactly like with the background, and then they even have their watermark over it so people can't steal it as well.
I like them because I used to get a lot of art books for like games, and they had these because you have to know the full turnaround of the character, including up. So like those were a little bit more like every single freaking um, angle you could get. But like I like the turnaround like this, where it's just front, back, side, anything details like that first one that kind of had the diamonds. Stuff like that I think are great. They can be really simple like this. They don't need to be super crazy. Like I've seen some crazy ones that are detailed and stylized, but like as long as they do what you need them to do, I think they're good.
And again, they did a really good job of breaking up the symmetry with this ruffle here, and then this one little like wisp here on this side really like offsets the symmetry, which is really awesome. But yeah, oh god, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, when it comes to turnarounds, so I get really excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do a turnaround, and then I do the front facing view, and I'm like, yeah, I've used up all my energy and focus for this, and then the rest of the turnaround never happens. So, all right, we got a lot more to go through. This is great. This is going to be a much longer stream. I'm really happy about that. Ooh, we got another super smexy eye banner here. They do really, really good with the eyes.
I love this coloring. It reminds me of, I think her name is Sifa from Castlevania animation. Like I love the this color hair in particular. Like when I think of like rose gold hair, I think of this color exactly, and it looks so good with those icy eyes. Like I'm not gonna lie, people with light blue eyes, they scare me a little bit. Like I'm sure you guys get lots of compliments, and I'm sure lots of people love them. I'm not one of them because you're looking right through into my soul, and it makes me shiver. But the iciness goes with the hair, like so cute on this character that I don't mind it. It just kind of is a nice palette on this character. And again, like the eyelashes are so good.
Yeah, I also like the black scleras, I think they're called. The you know, eye whites when they're black. I really like that. And it looks like they have some like fluffy ears here too, which is really cute.
Oh, I didn't even notice the fuzzy ears. Yeah, it looks like they've got like a kitty ear or something. Oh, it's cute.
Yeah, John would like, so when I go to do turnarounds, like I use Clip Studio Paint EX, and they have the 3D model. So I always set it up for like to draw over it, you know, use that as like my reference for my turnarounds. And like I said, I spent so much time on the front facing view that I just burn out, and I I really need to come back and do the other views. I blame ADHD, but yeah. Ooh, we got a live 2D animated here. Oh, that's adorable.
I like that. That's so cool. I'm always so impressed. I know Alex does like animations too, and I'm just like, I don't even know where to begin to look at these. Look at that, it's so cute.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do rigging so I can do stuff like this. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I use the model and I'm still like lazy about it. Like I still don't get it done. So you getting it done, like even without one, is awesome. Like I salute you. Ooh, I really like the lighting on this one as well. We got the yandere like heart going on here.
I love her. She's so cute. She's got the kitty. I guess they're like kitty whisker markings. I love that. They usually do it on kitsunes and kitties. But I love those big ears with the earrings and that trouble face. Like, yeah, I see you like me, but do I want you looking at me? This could be a fun way to die. Like, I like it.
Oh yeah, Pensy. Yeah, like your Kika character. That's awesome. Yeah, I really like this. You can even see kind of, oh no, that's her pupils. I thought it was the reflection of whoever she was looking at in her eyes. I was like, oh, that would have been like an amazing detail, but still super cool.
And the kitty bell on the neck. Ah, so cute.
Not to mention, this is a difficult hand pose to draw, just hands in general. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Come on, cooperate. Ooh, we got an alternate version here. Ooh, this one's cool. This is like a more like looks like kind of like a more Asian style kitsune with like the with shorter hair. This one actually might be male too.
I love the eyes because it's like the heart shaped eyes, but the way they did it, it's like heart in kind of almost a heart by the way the shading looks. And yeah, definitely like I see. I told you, you don't know if you want them looking at you because that might be a cool way to die. But I can tell there was a snack.
Yeah, one way to do, there's a couple different ways that you can get like the hand poses. One, you could do like the old school method where you have somebody take a picture of you, specifically your hands doing that pose, and you use that as a reference. And then, of course, if you know, I'm not sponsored by Clip Studio Paint, but I will sing its praises like forever. One, you can use the models and you can download different poses, or you can actually pose the fingers the way you want. And two, you can get they have what's called an image material that you can also download, which is 2D, where people have drawn hands in different poses already, and you can use that as a reference to be able to draw your hands. You can just either drag it onto your canvas, or you can put it up in the upper right where there's usually like a little preview window. You know, you do traditional stuff too, so what I would probably do is take like a screen and kind of like lightly get the shapes of the hands, like, you know, over it. Like you put the paper over like a lit up screen, and you can use it like a light box, like an animation light box, which is like super old school.
Yeah, there are a lot of animators used to do that when I watched stuff, even just before I was with Aniki and I was just watching things about animation in general, like how, because I was always interested in kind of trying to get a job in something like that. They use light boxes a lot, even in like old Disney cartoons to get like shapes of things like, you know, like a certain shape of where they're looking or their hands, or maybe just like some kind of ruffle. Light boxes are good. Like, you know, don't use them to just straight up trace, but trace it to see like what you want the shape to look like and get the basic idea of how it falls, and then use that as your reference, like to draw again, and you just, you know, keep using it. It's it's hard with hands. I know that a lot of people online do the your character here. I think they're usually tagged as YCH on Twitter or DeviantArt, anywhere, or honestly anywhere. I even see them all over Pinterest because I find them on Pinterest, and that's what I've been using to just kind of get basic poses. And I just draw my shapes over top of that, and then I draw over top of my shapes. So like with this, I would draw probably shapes over the hand of a photo, maybe just to kind of see where the different parts of the hand are, because you know you have so many little muscles in your hand. And then I, from there, if it's a girl and if she doesn't have strong hands, like maybe she's not very muscular, maybe she's kind of small, I would kind of like either make the fingers smaller or thinner. You know, I would change it up as I'm going, and then just do the next layer. Um, I used to do that when I drew in notebooks a lot because I had like you can do a light box like Aniki said, or there's these ones that you can get there. I think they're only like $5 or $10. I've seen them all over AliExpress and Temu, where you get your reference on your phone and you sat it in it, and it's just got a little piece of plexiglass that reflects it onto your paper so that you can see it, and you can do the same thing, right? So you can just put your phone in the little plastic thing with the plexiglass, it puts it on your paper, and then you can see it on the paper. So you can kind of do shapes over that and do a study. I have one of those. I think I maybe paid $1 or $2 for it on Temu. But yeah, this, just because I'm worried about scratching up screens. I'm not delicate when it comes to anything. So, but yeah, if you can just stick a paper on the screen and kind of get just like the basic rough sketch and then do a study, that works too. You don't have to pay for that.
But you do an awesome job anyway, Pensy, with like your hands and whatnot. Like you always do great seeing your artwork. Like, you know, I'm always super impressed because you do the traditional art. You don't have as many tools to utilize as us digital artists here.
Yeah, and then with your doing like paws, tentacles, and monstery things, there are your character here really basic shapes that you can use for studies. I've seen them around because I draw a lot of that stuff too. So you can definitely find stuff. It's out there.
Ooh, we got another smegsy gothy like character here. So it looks like they have horns and they have like vampire teeth, which is pretty awesome. I'm always a big fan of the characters with the darker skin. I always feel like the black and the purple always looks like super hot. And they also did a really good job with like the fur boa kind of thing around here to break up the darkness of the design.
I love this. Oh my gosh, I love the fur. I love the dress cut. And I especially love the freaking horns. There are like little hats, little like, they're kind of like almost supposed to be whimsical fantasy, little Slavic Russian hats that have these little horns on them. And I always think they're the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I love seeing the horns in the same shape. Like I know it's kind of Oni-ish, but it's
Don't have a
Onis
type.
usually have kind of like chubby horns, right? But this is like very like it's straight up. It's very cute. I like it. It just fits her character. So.
Yeah, this person's putting out non-stop bangers for some cuties here. Ooh, I really like the shoes too. They got like it almost like looks like little bat wings, and kind of like the way the dress is kind of rigid in different parts also looks like bat wings.
No, I know. I saw that, and I love the at the thighs that little lace detail. Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They broke it up with the little underskirt here, which is something I like to do as well. I did that with the book dragon, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Or at least I did with one of the designs that I did for her. Ooh, this is super cute. I love the colors on this. This is awesome.
I love that. I love everything about that. I like so I've seen like where people have the fake ponytail on the ring. I like this particular shape that they chose to use with that type of style. The sun and moon, definitely like totally not biased. That's like one of my favorite motifs too. And this whole outfit, I would swipe this outfit right off this character, like snatch. It's so cute, and the character itself is so cute. Like this whole thing, just chef's kiss.
Yeah, they do a really good job with designing the outfits, like the clothing. I think that's something that like I kind of struggle with characters is because it's something I need to study with character design is actually how like say different types of clothes are constructed and how they're designed. Because my only basis for those has been like really like anime or like say like looking at photographs, but what I really need to look at is I need to look at like fashion illustrations to try to work out how they get in the same kind of mindset as the designer to figure out exactly why they chose the designs they did and like where they did like the placements, and then of course where like the seams on the clothes are, so where they actually fall off the body is really important. And those are some things that I could work on as far as like art goals. Man, yeah, these are so good, just nonstop bangers here. Let's see. Let's see if it'll load. Ooh. Yeah, I really like these like details on this too. And it comes with an alternate outfit. That's super nice.
I like this. I like the teeth. Like the teeth at the front and then the teeth at the top are very cool. Like it's like Monster Hunter fancy. And I love the ghosty hair. It's so cute, and I love all the colors that they chose here. And the second outfit is great. I love the gloves. I love the way it kind of is boxy and has that deep plunge without being just like boobs all up in your face. Like I kind of love all of this. Like this whole character is very cool.
Yeah, Pensy, they got the goth down super hard. Oh yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. It does kind of look like maybe this first outfit here is maybe someone that is a ghost that possibly drowned out at sea or something like that, because we got like the ragged, kind of like the way the hair flows and how it's kind of like ripped and the way it flows kind of reminds me of something like kind of like the ocean. Oh yeah, that's true. I see what you're saying. It's cool how, we can all look at and like interpret things in a different way. No, this is nice. It's like a kind of like a little like, oh hey, you caught me.
I like this outfit. I know it's not, but I could see Haruka from Sailor Moon wearing this. I like the where it's like kind of like the high neck with the jewelry on top and then the shirt. I like that kind of design. I know that that's kind of like maybe a more vintage thing that's coming back from anime and manga, but I just always like that look. I think it's very well put together.
Yeah, they do a really good job with the lighting too. Oh yeah, that is also really good. Yeah, I can't do the graphic design part very well. I tend to make it like too busy, and I still try to think of it as an illustration versus like a graphic design. So it kind of causes this like disconnect. All right, so there is a ton of stuff on here. So what I'm going to do, just so we can move forward a little bit, is I will go over more of their portfolio next week. But yeah, definitely check out their work on Twitter. They are Ura. They're a VTuber artist. Oh, I need to find them on Twitch as well. Their is at Vampupper.
Definitely check them out. That was a very nice portfolio. I like, yeah, and all the art styles kind of were similar instead of like all over the place. Like how I see a lot of them where they're like, oh, this is my journey, and that's cool. Like that's how most of them are. Like I totally get that, but this one's definitely like this is what you're gonna get, and I think that's great too.
Hey, Red, I'm glad you can make it. Oh, by the way, so that portfolio I just showed, that's a new word. Just showed is on their VGen, which is where you can go. It's specifically a vetted commission site. By the way, I'm really trying to get on VGen. I might put up a post pretty soon, and one of the conditions for getting on VGen is getting 100 likes on that post within a certain time period. So if you guys don't mind helping me out, if I do that post, I'll let you know ahead of time. I will give you guys a tag, and we'll see if we can get enough likes so we can get me in there. That would be great. I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, VGen's great because it's got a lot of stuff for people looking for VTubers or just artwork. So it's really versatile.
All right, we got SJM again, which is at SJM777 the Libra. They wrote, "Here's an arrangement of my art. I hope other participants so your art can be seen on my Twitch," which is awesome. So they gave me a shout out here to try to get other people to join. So really appreciate that. I love their OC art here. This one is Charlotte. They are 36. I like that they draw characters that are also a bit older, which is great. So we got like, somebody who's obviously growing up as a goth and trying to adapt it to, later in life as well. So I really appreciate the hair and the outfit.
I love Charlotte. Look at her. I like the stylized eyes. I see these all the time now. Like these were, I think, I saw a specific artist doing like the kind of like jagged eyes at the bottom, and I noticed a lot of people started doing that. I think it's cool, but this is a different way of doing it, and it's very just it adds to the expression. I think the way that they did it here. I think you're right. I think this person grew up as like a goth, and they're trying to maybe fit it into maybe a more adult style, which we all go through that. It's like I think that's how you end up corp goth because you got to get it work looking all right for work, so they leave you alone. But this is so cute. I love her little ballerina bun. I love her little outfit, and I love her little like kind of shy expression. It's so cute.
I don't know why I keep looking at the thing in the bun and it keeps giving me Azula from The Last Airbender vibes.
Nice. I saw it and I thought maybe like crown shape. I don't know. It's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex, I like the zebra stockings too. All right, let's go to the next one here. Ooh, looks like we got an outfit design here with, consisting of different patterns. We got the pattern repeated here, and then it's broken up by the hearts around the waist. Then we have the hearts also up here on the neck. And then the gold also, bringing it together. And then we got some stars down here at the bottom for, comfy, sleepy time on some thick thighs.
I like it. It's like you were talking about doing the clothes studies. Looks like they're doing some clothes studies to kind of figure out patterns, colors, shapes. I love it. It's so cute.
All right, let's go to the next one here. Ooh, we got a mermaid chilling on a rock here, looking out in the distance. I love the little pigtails. I notice people don't usually draw pigtails on mermaids, so that's definitely a creative little touch there as far as the hair goes.
I like it. I like that they have the longer tail because I know fish usually are mostly tail, like as far as like their build, but I know sometimes mermaids they're drawn kind of like human standards, like with leg length tails, but she's got the longer tail. I like that she's got like an actual top. I don't know why. Just something that like I don't see a lot with mermaids, but I do like when they have like actual like clothes because there are like there's different types of things you can do for that. And you're right, I never see pigtails on mermaids. That's super cute. She also has like kind of like a trouble girl expression. I like that. It's very sassy.
Yeah, like she might be a bit of a delinquent. Ooh, we got a partner in crime here for the raccoon character that they showed before. At least I'm assuming they're a raccoon here, and then this one looks like they might be either like a wolf or something like that. So we have Jack. Oh my god, I cannot. Scuff VTuber cannot read or speak today. Jack Moretto and Neelan, they are 25 and 26. Super cute here. It looks like they get into a lot of trouble together.
I'm gonna guess Fox and Trash Panda. They're very cute. I like the markings on the raccoon boy's face. I always think he's a raccoon. He might be one of those things like King Julian. I don't know what they're called. But those things are also trouble. They look like they're trouble, all kinds of trouble. They also have little hands that are meant for burglaring. But yeah, I love the expressions. It's the expression of the fluffy boy with the red. He kind of reminds me of Bunny and Tiger, like that kind of like troublesome expression. It's very cute, and the outfits are cool. Like they're definitely like kind of like learning how to put style together for these characters in this world. So that's good. I like it.
They kind of like give me the vibes. They're like this little bandit gang that, they end up in some sort of story where they go from, like doing like petty crime to actually like being the heroes of the story, like the reluctant hero kind of thing, where they go on like a wacky journey using their crime experience to actually do some good. So all right, so that was everything from SJM. Make sure you give them lots of love, give them a follow on Twitter. I want to see more of these characters from them. Super great work. I love it. I see everybody's already supporting like crazy in the comments down here, so that's super awesome. I really like to see that. You know, their community isn't a competition. You know, we're all here doing the same thing together, and we need to support each other, regardless where you are in your art journey. And you know, just make sure you say nice things to each other every now and then. A kind word every now and again can make make or break someone's day. So yeah, I would watch it too, 100%. I would imagine it would have like a banger like opening, uh kind of like a jazzy but like exciting kind of thing, kind of like Cowboy Bebop and maybe Beastars kind of like opening. Yeah, the Great Pretenders, exactly. All right, so we got another new submission here from Akuma Sensei. They are at Akuma Sensei with 3 eyes on their Twitter tag here. Ooh, it looks like they also have a VGen account. So if you want any commissions from them, you can go there. They also have a Ko-Fi account for that, or coffee. But yeah, this is super cool. I love the you know, it looks like they might be like the same character or possibly 2 different characters, like juxtaposed, like with the action line.
I like this. I like the colors a lot. Like I said, I have trouble with reds, but it kind of looks a little bit more orangey to me in this one. And I love how it kind of goes with the warmth of the blonde. And even the fire is different colors. So they got like something going on with the one on the right, where definitely a little more unhinged, like that eye. I like that hand, totally not biased. I've got claw hands on my character as well. And it kind of, I feel like maybe, you know, that's why I kind of always am like, give me your lore. I want to know about your characters. I want to eat all your stories and know what you're thinking. Like maybe possession, maybe reincarnation. Can't tell. But definitely, I think they're supposed to look alike in like different themes. So I think that's cool. Very, very cool.
It could almost be like split personality that has like different aspects to like their abilities. Yeah, it looks awesome. Let's go to the next one here. There we go. We got the, yeah, so it's definitely is the same person. It looks like definitely like a split personality thing to me, because they've got the I think the same tattoo on their face. Let me go back and see. Yeah, it's the same tattoo. I really like this expression. This expression is awesome.
That's so cool. That's definitely Trouble Girl. I love it. I love this style. I like the sharp teeth. I like that she is bemused because she's about to fuck up your day. Like, I like it a lot.
They won one of the first raffles you did, and you drew her. Awesome. Hell yeah. I need to do, I am going to start doing raffles coming up. The next one that I'm going to do once I finish Luke Tox's OC is I'm going to have a raffle for doing people's OCs on stream on Mondays. That way, you know, I'm not just like, you know, picking like the same people. I can just do it like in a random thing, and it would also give me a nice challenge to be able to randomize it and take it and make something cool out of it. So I'm really excited to start that. But I want to finish Luke's first, and then I'll put up that raffle for the next week. Alrighty, going this one. Ooh, I really like this. Oh, this is super cool.
I love it. I like the colors. I'm a sucker for this like type of hair where it's split down the center, and like it's a little kinky. I love that little necklace. But yeah, the eyes are good. It kind of reminds me of that anime we watched a while ago, the Death Parade one, like with the eyes. But the face is so cute too. It's kind of round, so that it's like you can tell like either a soft character or maybe they're supposed to be a little younger with a rounder face. It's very cute.
Yeah, I really like this. Like like you were saying with the split hair colors with the different highlights like contrasting. I always love a character with a choker on. That is always the cherry on top for me every single time. I don't know what that says about me, but I like it. I dig it. So that was Akuma Sensei. Make sure you follow them on Twitter. Like I said, they have a VGen account. They also have a Ko-fi account as well. So if you want commissions from them, you should definitely hit them up. Alrighty, let's go here. Oh shit, it's time for Pensy. All right, this is Pensy the android. Pensy is awesome, one of my favorite people here. It says, here are some of my fun older pics I've done from when I first started on Twitter. I hope you like my older works.
I love it. I like this. I like those flowers. They look hard to draw, but I can tell like that's that death flower that anime loves. And I like the ruffles. I can tell that she's in like kind of like either Victorian or night dress type thing. And then the hairstyle is so cute. Like I know like sometimes people even like studios that have a ton of actual animators will make a character with pigtails, and then the pigtails will look kind of funky. But these are cute. I like this. It frames her so well.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting like almost like an immortal like kind of like vibe, and then having the death flower almost like mocking that, like, they'll never die or something like that, or like observing it. I don't know if I was trying to like go too deep with that, getting like extra artsy there, like this is what I think it is. She's just goth. Okay, cool. And she's a puppy girl that hides her ears. Oh, that's cute. I like it. Let's go to the next one here. Is this one of your early Kikas?
No, I love this expression with the kitty.
No. I love the little kitty hand coming forward, the little paw hand.
That reminds me of what was it called? Not Pia Carrot. Maybe it was Digico. I don't remember. Or she had like kind of like this kind of style, but she was a kitty girl and she wanted to be a rapper. I don't remember. That's the only thing I remember from the manga, but it was like really silly, but it was cute like this.
Yeah, this is super adorable. I always love like seeing where characters started off and like how much progress you've like made since then. This is, of course, it's still amazing. So I'm glad that you've like, really stuck to it. You keep pumping them out there and you're getting better and better each time. Ooh, look at this. This is a difficult pose to do. Holy crap.
I love it. I like that cool girl pose. I like that they're muscular. I see some thighs to die between. I love it.
I think she's trustworthy.
Things we learned from
I
Pensy.
would trust her with my life.
Definitely trustworthy than Pensy.
Oh, she's over 7 feet tall. I'm gonna climb those thighs.
Yeah, definitely. She can pick me up and carry me wherever I'm going, and I can just like stare at her with big ooh eyes.
Don't trust her, but that might be a cool way to die. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they said that about Demetrescu too, but I would trust her too.
She's your most evil girl, huh? Nice. Welcome back, Andy. But yeah, this is really awesome. I really like the foreshortening here where you have the perspective where the foot is nice and big to show that it's forward. It looks awesome. I like it. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh. I love the frog. This is so cool.
I love it. I love that she's like got this big eyes. Like she's like, have you seen my frog? It's so cute.
This is my frog. Worship him. Worship them. They are my favorite. Oh, I got little elf ears too. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, it's her birthday today. Awesome. Hypnos. Yeah. Stare deeply into the eyes of the hypnotoad. But yeah, it looks like you put some more here in the comments, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go through those as well. These are the today is my Demon Slayer Elf birthday Hanako. So here are some fun pics of her today. Also hope you like. She is shipped with Kika the most. She is a Senundere, so she is always mad. I like it. I love all the scars.
I like her soft style. Like she's always mad. That's like what you told us about her, and that she's covered in scars and she's a badass, obviously, because of her job. But she's definitely got this soft style, and she's daring you to say something about it. I love it.
How dare you say that my dress is cute, you baka. Mad plus soft V equals princess to me. Gotcha. Oh, you did that today? Damn. That's crazy. You get things done so quickly.
Yeah, and the pattern on that dress, like I bet that took forever too. So good job.
And she is a princess. Okay, so she's a warrior princess. She's like Xena with a bit of a different personality. Ooh, we got her in a different outfit here with a little bit of different hair. Nice. This is a very smexy outfit. I like this.
That one definitely is baka. I like it.
Yeah. Shut up. It's not like I like you or anything. How dare you think that I like you?
Stop praising me. I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. You picked this.
This also reminds me of like a 90s fantasy outfit as well, going out into battle in some latex.
some bikini armor, but like latex style because elves. Yeah. No, I know what kind of anime you're talking about.
Bikini armor with the highest stats in the game. Super high defense for no reason at all. Ooh, and then you have her cosplaying Soifang.
I like that. She would probably be a really good one to draw on cosplay of what's her name's sister from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
Toto,
yeah.
the one hangs out with Toto. Like she definitely has like that kind of vibe. And
Maki, I think.
Yeah, I think it is Maki, the hot one. Like yes. I know they're twins, but like yes.
I love Soifang's haircut, like the little flippy, and then it has like the Hime side, you know, the front part's like Hime, and then has like the braids coming out the back. It's really cool.
I'm a sucker for the Hime, like but kind of like choppy, kind of ribbony textured hair that anime likes to use for like quote unquote like they're usually like princesses or somebody of like high status. But I just think it's kind of cool to see like that kind of texture being used because it looks kind of like when they used pens instead of brushes to draw back in like before Edo era. So it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of like a cultural cool thing that I think is neat that carries over.
Yeah, I know Bleach is like one of your favorite things there. I hope are you enjoying the new game? I know there's a little bit of delay on stream here, so. Oh my god, I still need to get back into my Blue Sky. I forgot like my login info, and I've just been too lazy to do the reset my password. So I guess I'll be nice and I'll mention this. This person, I guess, didn't see the fact that I didn't want AI art, but they did. They were nice enough to still post an art on here. You know, this is something that they generated. You know, I hope that this generation inspires them to maybe get into actual digital photography so they can pursue learning that.
It would be cool to see maybe they start here and then they get into maybe like designing game characters or something like with the ultra real engines. Because, you know, it's like I get it. I get the appeal of if you can't draw an AI. I do. I understand. But it's not worth it if you're not doing it yourself. You got to be drawing it for your likes, you know, the things you and maybe your friends think are cool. And I hate to say it, but also your kinks. robots don't understand any of that. Like, you got to do it because there's some passion in it, and that's what gives it that life spark.
Yeah, like I'm okay with using AI as a tool, as a starting point, but you can't skip over the journey that really makes you an artist, that really makes you an expert in your craft. Say, like, you know, that looks like it generated something that looks like photography, but it's skipping over, you know, the fact that photographers, one, have to have the right set of camera settings, they have to have the correct lenses, they have to know a lot about different lighting situations. They have to have an eye for when and where to take the pictures. Often with the lighting situations, you have to even set up all those different, like, what are they called? They're like light boxes and whatnot, where you put like the white things over top to, you know, kind of soften the light. So there's a lot that goes into photography, and by generating it, you know, taking like just a few minutes to go, I want this, and then it pumps it out, you know, it takes away that journey. And that's the main problem with, you know, AI art. So I hope they learn from that. I hope they decide to start their own journey and maybe perhaps take up photography. Anyway, sorry, moving back on. I just wanted to, you know, because they were nice, they didn't give me a hard time about it. I wanted to at least, you know, show that, you know, they have the potential, that they could take that as a creative starting point and go from there. If they take my advice, they don't have to. They're adult, and they're an adult too. So anyway, we got another new submitter here. We have DJ Delta Art. They are 17 years old, so they are, you know, starting their art journey here. It says, hello, sir. I'm sharing with my works. I hope you will like them. Those are sketches of my original ideas. I have 6 years of experience in my hobby. Yeah, assumedly an adult. Sorry.
I like it. I like that the little eyes, like these little half moon eyes. You can tell like that's like a big smile, right? It's pushing the eyes up. And I am so bad at drawing textures like feathers and fur. So kudos to you for getting both. It's like feathers, fur, and I see kind of at the neckline, it's a little bit of scales. Like, that's really cool. I like it.
Yeah, I really like it too, because like the so like the eye makeup here and the way that they've done the nose kind of reminds me of a beak as well. So they've got like definitely like a lot of like bird-like features here. And I really like kind of like the almost like shoujo background here with the stars and the hearts and whatnot. It's like super adorable.
I was going to say, so until I watched Girls Monthly Nozaki, I did not realize they buy these as film and press them on. So the dedication of drawing it yourself, like, good job.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
mangaka, no, they buy a pre-printed one and press it on for those types of effects. These days they probably do it all digitally, but if they're doing it traditional, they do the press, and that's why it all looks so misty and cute. It's not that they practice it; it's that they went and bought it. So good job, you.
Yeah, I always wondered how they achieved that effect. So that's cool that we know now. And we learned it through anime. Ooh, we got like some sort of crazy dragon warrior here. Wow, there's a lot of detail in this. Holy crap.
Yeah, I like I can tell that this is like, it's definitely different textured material. I can see where it's maybe a little bit darker of a character just based on the lighting. And it's got like a lot going on in the background, so maybe like some kind of alien, or I know in vintage anime, usually there's like some kind of crazy looking interior to the castle. So like it's very cool. Very good job. I like it.
Yeah, if I had one suggestion for him here, if they wanted to make sure that the background doesn't detach from this character, they could still have all of this detail, but they could erase enough away that it's just very faint around the outside. That way it'll make like a silhouette behind them of lighter, so their character will pop out more. But the details are definitely really well done, and the shading is really nice, and I definitely want to see more from that. Ooh, this one's cool here too. I really like this. Kind of looks like they're coming out of a spooky woods. Like maybe they were sleepwalking or something and they woke up in the woods and they're like, oh shit, how did I get here?
I like it. It kind of a little bit reminds me of that project Welcome Home with the Muppets, where it's like a horror. It's like a horror indie project. There is something spooky in the woods in that too, but they're mostly artwork of Muppet type characters. So they have to work within the cuteness of like a Muppet type character in their horror project. So this definitely is kind of like those kind of vibes, and I am in love with that project. So I love this. This is super cute. The big eyes are definitely like, oh shit. And I just like the you know, I can definitely tell, like Aniki said, that she's walking out of something spooky. That's super cool.
Yeah, I really like the hatching lines around the eyes. Like not only the eyes like really big and stylized, but the hatching around it really emphasizes like the anxiety or the mood of the image. So they did a really good job with that. Let's go on to the next one here. Ooh, we got like a big old like monster coming out of the water here maybe, or this could also be like the clouds as well in like the mountains. And then we got like either a golem warrior or something going on over here. Looks very like post-apocalyptic maybe.
I like this a lot. So it kind of looks like maybe it's been dead and now it's part of a cavern or something, like it's part of the background. I know that happens sometimes in Adventure Time when they have like something they're going into. It used to be a big monster, but now it's just part of that cave system because it's been dead for so long. But it also kind of reminds me of that show we were watching, Midnight Gospel, where it's just got such an odd, cool style to it. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's giving me that kind of vibe, and I love it. A little bit more on the horror side than maybe the whimsical kind of. Not really whimsical. There was some stuff in Midnight Gospel as well, but like it's got that kind of coolness to it. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like Cave of Wonders there, Alex, when it comes up out of the sand, has the big tiger head. Really cool. Well, I'm super glad that they submitted their artwork. I hope that we see more artwork from them in the future. I hope they keep submitting to this art share. So that was DJ Delta Art at DJ underscore Delta underscore art. So make sure you follow them, give them lots of nice comments, make sure you reshare their work so it reaches more people. And that way we can encourage them to continue to learn and continue to show off their artwork. All right. So we got another new submitter here. We have Jupiter Planet. So hopefully I'm saying these names correctly. So that's at Jupiter Planet.
I like this style. It's so simple and cute. And like I like the design, like this color of like I guess it's like a pinky purple with the brown hair and the tan skin. It's so cute and warm. I like it.
Oh, let me read off what they put. It says, thank you for the opportunity and for Akima for tagging me, laughing my ass off. This is a medley of what I do. Character sheets, fan art, OCs. I also do Mimi stuff as well. And, and I guess they spelled Akima wrong. So they had this funny little gift of minor spelling mistake. And it's like the elf getting roasted by Bahamut. This is pretty funny. Yeah, this is a super adorable character. I really like it here. It looks like it could be in again like a 90s anime, perhaps like a romance anime or something like that. I really like it. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, we got like an animation. Hell yeah. Oh, that's super cute. They're like pulling out like their favorite book and they're super happy about that. Like even like really brief animations like this take such a long time. So I always have like a massive appreciation for anybody who does any sort of animation.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Definitely can tell like the expressions changing and you can see the movement even if it's not super fluid. She has such cute hair. Like, I don't know, this is a cute character. I like it. It's just such a small scene for something so cute.
Yeah, like it's a very short scene, but it has actual visual storytelling along with it. You know, you can definitely tell like where it starts and where it's going. So, ooh, I like this. I like that she's chugging beer. That's amazing. Maybe this is after she spent all of her blew all of her money chugging beer, and now she's like, "Oh my god, what did I do?"
Oh, definitely. That was like me 10 years ago for sure. I love it. And I love this like one at the bottom right. I'm just like, yes, I love these types of expressions. So cute.
Yeah, I like this design too. I like the little the the Booba's corset. Reminds me of Final Fantasy 9 of Garnet, kind of the way she's designed here. But she looks like she could be like an adventurer of some kind as well. Amelia Sophia. Let's go to the next one here. Oh, this is adorable. And there's free feet, Pensy. Here you go, man. All the
Oh,
feet.
the strawberries. Oh, and I love the thighs, like with the little shorts. Like I like when the shorts are kind of like tilted like that because the thighs are too just strong. Very cute.
Yeah, yeah. I love the strawberry. Oh, it's fairy tale. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. It's oh my god, I can't remember her name. It's been so long since I've read the manga. I do not remember her name at all, but I know what you're talking about. And I don't really watch the anime, so I tried to watch the anime and I didn't really like how the animation didn't really portray the magic very well, or the badassery of the whole guild rocks up and like they all have like the angry eyes, because in like the manga it's like a very dark scene and all of their eyes are like lit up and they're all in these like super like we're ready to throw down like poses and whatnot, and the anime kind of, I don't know, it just didn't translate very well.
I don't really like that they changed the style so much. Like I understand that it's very close to the One Piece style because they used to work there, but it's different enough. And I just they went generic with it for anime, and then like you said, the magic kind of looked like shed. So I was just like, oh, magic's the main focus. So why wouldn't you work on making the magic the cool part if you're gonna do nerf the animation style like that? Like I don't know. I know a lot of people really loved it. But like until Aniki showed me the manga, I was just like, oh, why does everybody like this?
I think it would have looked really good if they had taken like the hatching from the manga and then maybe done the coloring as almost kind of like almost like a watercolor kind of thing. That way it also kind of fits the whole fairy tale thing and it still looks like the manga and you could still translate everything and it still would have looked really good. But yeah, thanks for looking reminding me of the character name Mira Jane. Yeah, I really liked the manga. The manga was excellent. All right, so that was Jupiter Planet. Make sure that you follow them. They also have commissions on their Kofi, and they also do non safe for work accounts as well. So if you want some smegsy arts from them, make sure that you give them a shout. Yeah, I like Erza as well. All of her different armors are super cool. All right, we got another new submitter here. Yeah, the spicy stuff. We have Sun. I'm not sure what that symbol is after that, but their tag is at made cheaply 667, which is also pretty funny for some reason. Said, hello, my friend tagged me. Here is some of my art that I am really proud of. Thank you for supporting human artists. You're very welcome. I will always do that. I love, love, love seeing art made by other artists and building the community together. Yeah, I really like this. I love that the scaling just shows up on the light sources.
Yeah, so I was just about to say, I like that it's like the reflection of scales and not necessarily drawn scales. Like you kind of like rocks sometimes, it just looks so smooth until you tilt it, and as you can see, there's a little bit of texture underneath of it. It kind of gives that kind of vibe. I also really like her face. Like you don't see these types of faces very often used in art. At least I don't when I'm looking, and I can tell that they used a reference for this, and it was like this is like somebody's features, like this is a real person's features type of thing. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a really good point. They definitely look like they used a reference for this. John 17 says that the tattoo looks like it might be like the Leviathan tattoo cross. I like that it has like the Omega symbol at the bottom there with the different points to the cross. Sorry, try not to burp in the mic here, guys. Apologize for that.
Yeah, I don't know a lot. Like I've read about obviously I have books on Goetia and I have like the John D books with all the sigils. I just don't work with any of that. It's just kind of for reference sake. So I'm sure it is something like that, like the Leviathan. But I do appreciate seeing it, like like oh, there's some kind of sigil. That's kind of cool. So it kind of gives you like, oh, what kind of character is this? Kind of mystique.
I really like this. This is definitely giving me like some horror vibes. Not sure if that's what they're going for, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like kind of like Poppy Playtime meets like Junji Ito, kind of like that like scratchiness to it, like staring into your soul.
It's like there's like a spooky Photoshop that looks kind of like this. The mouth's a little sharper on the Photoshop, but it's fancy. I'm trying to remember the name. It's like a Japanese. Someone photoshopped like a Japanese woman or like a picture of a Japanese woman, and it's like really creepy. I'll have to find it and post it. But yeah, it's got those kind of vibes for sure. But yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like, kind of looks like what was it, the bendy mommy from
Yeah.
Poppy Playtime. I know what you're talking about, like the spooky one that's definitely like just wrecks your shit, and it's just like, hey, I thought this was supposed to be more fun than this, but okay, me.
God, she makes like the worst noises when she's like chasing you.
Oh yeah, just the screaming. I hate it. But yeah, very spooky, very spooky. I love it.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, Pensy. You can go first. Especially since you're champion size, I trust you to be able to handle it. So, all right, let's go to the next one. Ooh, we got a Silent Hill 3 fan art here. This is my favorite Silent Hill game. Oh God, I think the name of the character's name is Heather? Question mark. My voice is gonna keep going up. But yeah, I really like this. This is awesome. I don't really remember if you have to go through like a sewer scene or anything in that, but I hope this is what I'm thinking of here. So
I like it. I like the little like, this is definitely poo water. I don't want to be here, especially with my bare ass legs touching this, and this is the worst wet sock. I like it. The expression says it all.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It might be the girl from Resident Evil 4. I haven't actually played Resident Evil 4. Like I started to play it back in the day, but for some reason I lost interest and just didn't pick it back up. But it could be Ashley. You could be right. But they have similar designs like the Silent Hill 3 girl, but it might not be her because the Silent Hill 3 girl is wearing like kind of like a puffier vest jacket, so you might be right. The fourth one is your favorite. I'll have to play it. Next time it goes on sale, maybe I'll pick it up. All right, let's go to the next one here. Ooh, we got like some sort of cool lizard cowboy guy, maybe getting some fast food here. I really like I love the gradients here.
I love his cake. Like, sir. He's cute. I love a gator boy, and I like that he's got like a little short tail. It's so cute.
Oh, he's from the Amazing Digital Circus. Gotcha. Nice. Gummy goo. Oh, is he like a gummy lizard or something?
He looks like he's sour flavored. I like it.
Give him a lick and find out, huh? Some tasty buns. I think he's like a gummy candy. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Pensy could be the taste tester. You got to find out whether he's poisonous or not, you know? All right. So that was at Made Cheaply 667 or Sun. Again, I don't. Oh, it looks like it's like an Omega sign. So it might be Sun Omega. But yeah, make sure you check out their work. Make sure you support. Yeah. Pensy takes all the risks. Like I said, they're champion size. So, you know, they're built sturdy. So. All right, we have another new submitter here. We have Mitsuki at Mitsuki _ Mitsu with 2 U's here. Said, hi, just another artist here. I mostly do fan art, but I've been trying to do more OC art. I tried to draw their clothes stylish and formal, mainly because I love suits. I love the French aesthetics of Vanitas, no carte. I'm probably carte. I don't speak French, so I try to go for something similar. I love this expression. It's so playful. I always love the pulling down the eyelid for some reason.
Yeah, I know you see it more in like vintage anime. Like I remember a ton of anime, like probably like 15 years ago or so, where this was like an expression used all the time. And I love seeing it here. It's so cute.
Yeah, I kind of want to use that pose like for one of our characters that's coming up in the webtoon that we haven't introduced yet, but I can't really talk about it because it's spoilers. So Havoc knows who I'm talking about, though.
I know exactly who you're talking about, and I also think that this would be a good expression for that character.
But yeah, you can see the ruffles in the clothes, how it's got like the pleat on, like I think that's what it's called when they do the clothing like that. A lot of really nice details on the hair. I like how it kind of like wraps around in the back here, like there might be like a bun perhaps in the back, like a sloppy bun on this side. So yeah, super adorable. And I'm also a sucker for freckles, so yeah, it's really well done. I like that it kind of has like a watercolor texture to it too. Like they used like a marker style brush with like a watercolor texture to it. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, we got 2 Victorian looking characters here taking either a train ride or a carriage ride. Probably a train because it looks like it's going by pretty quickly. And we also have some electricity here, so it might not be Victorian.
This reminds me of that painting. There is a painting that I don't think is super famous, but it floats around in Tumblr a little bit, of a man bothering a woman on a train, and it's it's like those vibes where she's just like, this is the expression on the left of the woman in the painting, and the guy is actually behind in the seat behind her, leaning over with this expression on the right, just blah 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 blah, and she's just like, if you don't shut up and leave me alone. It reminds me of that painting so much, and I love that painting. Like every time I see someone post it as a reaction, I'm like, yes. So I'm so happy to see it.
I'm also like a sucker for like women in like cute hats or whatever. Like I know that era, they're kind of like really big and flamboyant, but like as time goes on, there were some that were like kind of like the flapper hats, I guess, or like
So that's because in this time period, women didn't have rights and couldn't hold money or any type of weapon, so they had to have the big hat pins. The hat pins were to protect yourself, is the actual reason why they had the big hats with the big hat pins.
Nice.
So if someone was bothering them, they could shank them in the eye or something. So in the flapper time, you're starting to see people get a little bit more rights and a little bit more freedom. So they've got the cuter hats, and it's a little bit more fun, right? Like it's flowy, it's free, we're burning our bras, all that stuff. They got the little bucket hats, and you don't need the hat pins as much because you're going out with your girls and having a good time. But yeah, no, I see what you mean though. I like the big hats on girls because you got to do like a certain hairstyle with it, and it's like a whole package.
And I like the lace or the not necessarily lace, but like the see-through material on the back of this hat over here on this character. I am biased though. I like the character on the left a little bit better. Oh yeah, hell yeah! Like Havoc has all the knowledge. You can't be a demon lord without being knowledgeable, right? You know, you got to know everything about every area and how people were oppressed, and especially, you know, how women were, you know, kind of not seen as people and that kind of thing. So,
Yeah, it's good to know how you got here, and that way you can see the bigger red flags that maybe aren't so, you know, noticeable if you didn't know why. It's that type of thing. I like knowing that kind of stuff.
I personally think we should bring these big hat pins back because some dudes really need to learn the word no. So, ooh, this is super cool. It's like a phoenix style character, like being reborn out of an egg.
I like that. That's cool. And it's like Asian Phoenix, which is like it's different than Russian Phoenix, but it's so cute. Like I like the fire. I like the expression of here we go again. Like it's very cool.
Oh, like a dragon girl. Yeah, I can see that too. Because like I was gonna say, it kind of looked like these are either scales or like feather patterns on the what's it called, the lapel or whatever of the here I am trying to act like I know what I'm talking about. I really don't. I'm just talking out my ass, but
I was looking at the bird made of fire behind her.
yeah. It looks cool. Yeah, this their sword kind of looks like it's like might be like bird shaped as well here.
Yeah, I like it though. And dragon, you know, bird. I don't care. It's cool.
But yeah, so I don't know. I really like it too. I like how the fire like comes up and it brings attention to the face here with the competition. Not competition. Sorry, composition. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, they did a really good job. Let's get the next one here. Ooh, this one's super cool here too. I love the little belts on like the forearms here. That's nice. And of course the super gothic looking umbrella is super cute. Also, they've got like the moon like doing the also good composition here as well, like the moon kind of being like a portrait picture portrait. So that was the last one there from Mitsuki. Make sure you give them a follow again. Make sure you show them lots of love. I hope that they post like way more on, you know, on these art shares here. They also have their Instagram link too, so I'm sure that they post a lot of art there. So make sure that you follow them on all their social medias. Aw, shit, we got Alex next. Hell yeah. All right, hold on. Let me turn off my music here because Alex usually has sound. We got the Metal Slug Mayhem here song. I know you're a fan of Metal Slug.
I like this. This is like super cute. I like Metal Slug. I never played it, but I see a lot of art for it, like floating around, and it's got like some really cute stuff.
Oh no, you can't hear it? Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get the sound going. Hold on one sec. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Maybe if I do this as a window capture, and then I do capture audio, and then adjust this.
You can hear the music before.
Oh, really? Huh. Maybe I had it turned down. I don't know. Well, let's see if this works. Let me bring this down here. All right, I'm gonna restart real quick and let me know if you guys can hear the music. Oh my god, I'm getting like mixed up here. Still no. All right, one sec. How about now? It's still not coming up, is it? Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Well, damn. Well, it wouldn't be an Art Aniki stream without some audio scuff.
We can reshare it as well, just to make sure it gets popped up to the top too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm sorry about that, Alex. So I'm gonna go back over here. So anyway, this is also some super cool artwork here for the Metal Slug. I love all the different expressions that you got going on here. Very action packed. Look like they're having a great time playing some Metal Slug. You know, to be honest with you, I have never played this game. I've wanted to, but I've never played Metal Slug, which is crazy.
I always see artwork of the girl with the hat and glasses in the background. The one that I'm kind of covering, sorry. But I see a lot of artwork for it, and it's definitely got like that vintage action feel. I like all the artwork. It makes me want to play this game.
Theo, gotcha. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, this is your Battle Angel fan art. Dude, you guys got to read this manga. This manga is amazing. Like, if you've only been introduced like from the James Cameron movie, definitely go back and read the manga series. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. Okay, so it's fine to like that movie. It's if you've never read it, sure, whatever. You can like that movie. Then go read it and forget about that movie, because it's actually awesome, and it's got amazing artwork, and it's super stylized for the time period. Like, it's really cool.
But yeah, this is really well done. It looks like you took the movie design and translated it, which still looks really, really good. I really, really love it. I was super stoked when you told me that you were doing a Battle Angel fan art. So I'm really happy about this. I will probably, if you don't mind, actually save it to one of my folders so I make sure that I still have this. All right. Hell yeah. Nice. And then 3 and 4 are from your comic that you're working on here, which is also looks like it's coming across super, super cool. Really like this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're just killing it, man, on the regular here.
Yeah, I like that. It's probably because you're into animation. Like, you're so good at like the translating the movement. I like it.
Oh, I accidentally skipped the first one. I'm sorry. The Kiblins are scattering. Can you get the souls for me? Yeah, I got it. Come on, come now, boys. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Hey, you. You okay up there, MB? Peachy. As they're engaged in a battle.
I like the convenience sword to hide the boobas for convenient censorship. It's funny. I like it. It's good. I can't wait to read.
Yeah, you can see the motion here. You can see like the impact on the shield here, the magic shield. Looks awesome. I love their expressions when they're running away over here. You're doing a great job. I really, really like it. All right, let's show the rest of your things. We're going to show off your graphic design skills for your wannabes here. Ooh, I didn't even notice some of the details on this. I actually never noticed that this bee is like robotic. That's super cool. I really like the texturing that you put in the gradation here.
Yeah, it looks like a real like a real brand that had been thought out by a bunch of people. Like, it looks really good.
Oh, this is the new one. This is the updated. I like it, dude. Gotcha. Yeah, it's super cool. And then we got another one here. So, yo, mofos, what up? Voss here, leader of the wannabes. So if you like our music and want to support us, please head on over to our YouTube channel, Wannabes Topic. like our videos and subscribe to the channel. Link in the description. Thank you all so much for everything. And this is your new wannabes lineup. Yes. Ooh, I really like Voss's new design.
Looks so good. I mean, the old one looked good too, but like the redesigns are like great.
Yeah, the redesigns are great. And the fact that you added a whole new like lineup to the band is super cool. And you said it coincides with your comic too, right? Oh, it is my wife. That is Demon Lord Havoc. She is the best wife in the entire world and universe. So
I was just trying to make sure you guys could see the guy in red because he's like one of my favorite characters that that he draws, that Alex draws.
yeah.
Don't listen to him. He's totally not biased.
All right. So we got all the submissions here from Alex. Alex is super, super awesome, super nice guy. One of my favorite people here. Make sure that you also, follow him on YouTube with the wannabes stuff. He also does art challenge videos, which are super fun to watch. Also super fun to participate in. So if you guys see any of the posts online, make sure that you hop on the train, that kind of thing like that. Also on Spotify, you can support him that way. He is dad of all time, not just the year, but super wholesome family guy. And I know you guys can't hear the music, but I like having music in the back. It helps me not just listen to my own yapping. So go ahead and turn that back on. All right. I'm so happy we have so many submissions this week. Like I was, had the anxiety that this was never going to like grow. And I'm glad I stuck with it. And, I had you guys' support to help make this better here.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. So this is Mark Testek. It says, "Here is my art. I hope you like it."
I do like it.
Yeah.
It's a little spooky. It's a little creepy. It's a little hot. I like it.
Yeah. It looks like it's like some sort of like possibly like a creepypasta character or like an executioner type. Very cool.
It reminds me a little bit, I don't know why, of Soul Eater. I kind of like it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah, with like the big exaggerated like weapons and the angles of like how the clothing is drawn. Yeah, I could see that. Ooh, this must be like third. We have to kill AI artists. All right. I like it. I like it.
Oh no! I like it. And I just got to call out. The expression is great. I love the sleepy slutty boy, but the slutty waist draw in with the big hands. This guy's bae, I can tell.
Yeah. They're the hero we need, right, Pensy? His human version. They did really good with the hands, with the stylization, with the way that they draw, having like the squared off fingers works really well.
And I love that axe. Like axe is definitely one of my favorites. Like it's so versatile. This is a big axe too, so kind of a little bit reminds me of Danish axe, which is like if Scandinavians show up at your door back in the day and they had Danes with them, they would weight their axes so that they could cut you from the top of the head all the way down to like almost your chest. So like I like it. This guy's cool. This is a good character.
Metal as fuck. All right, let's go to the next one here. Ooh, this is cool. We got a multi-armed character here. Human. You want hug? How pathetic.
All right. Humiliate me more, but hug me. Come on, babe.
Yeah, I love the hat up here with like the little I don't know how to describe that. It's kind of like almost like a winter hat kind of. And then they got like the long hair, they got the fur, and those abs though.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like the sister in Delicious in Dungeon. It looks kind of like maybe they bottom half is a little bit more bigger and monstery. which is just like, hello, like, can we see the whole package? Because this is so cool. There's a lot of details and just like such a simple picture. I like it.
This is a cool way to die, right, Pensy? They even got like the big old muscular thighs as well, built specifically for Pensies.
I definitely love like muscular legs. Like, don't miss legs day. Don't do that. That's how losers die.
Havoc wants to see the package. Ooh, this is super cool. Wow, I really like this. I love the mouth and the stomach and the big mouth up here with the what that tongue do. Yeah, and them hips.
I like it. This is cool. Like when I say I like Monster Girls, this is included in that. Like, yeah, keep going.
I love all the personality in all these character designs. You can really tell what's going on with that. Ooh, and they've got eyeballs on their shoulders too. I never noticed that. Yeah. Awesome work. So that was at Mark Testic. I definitely want to see more of these monster designs. I want to see more of their art in general. So yeah, make sure that they continue to submit. Oh my God, I'm like tongue tied here. Ooh, they do non-safe for work stuff too. So yeah, you want some smegsy monsters, there you go.
Hell yeah.
All right. On to more artwork here. You have another new one here. This is random. Well, I'm random and I do art sometimes. These are some of my OCs, Samantha, Grace, and Jessica, respectively. I'm still kind of new to this, but I think my art's pretty decent. Yeah, you're doing great, especially if you're like, brand new to artwork. It definitely takes time, and you're already challenging yourself with, like Alex just said, the multiple arms. Oh, probably. Because I didn't bring him in.
I like it. So I was also doing a multiple arms study earlier this week, like when I was, supposed to be working on something else. But anyway, that's when inspiration finds you, right? But yeah, like I said before, like I like seeing how you can use the multiple arms to do like more, I guess realistic poses. Like if you're shy, this character's obviously shy or nervous. Like they've got the multiple arms, and you can tell they're kind of fidgeting, hiding the arm, touching the back of the neck, especially with the expression. But like the multiple arms aren't just for like action bastard characters. Like you can definitely just have characters with multiple arms and use them to sorry, losing my voice. Use them to do a little bit of visual storytelling. I think that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was totally going to point that out too, how, you not only have the nervous arm holding here, you also have it like scratching the back of the neck, and then the other one's in the pocket here. You can see them sweating. You can see the expression on their face that they're obviously like uncomfortable. So yeah, they did a great job. Ooh, this is cool. This is really cool. This is really hard to pull off, especially like, being brand new, like the glitch effect. So we have like, kind of like the digital effect going on here. They almost look like they might even have like a keyblade kind of thing going on here in the back. And they got the little, of course, delinquent pick in their mouth, the toothpick. So enjoy
I like
that.
it. I think it's kind of like when you get a corrupted key for your program. Like this is cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying. Hell yeah. This is super cool. I like how also like they have the checkered design, and then it's kind of like mirrored in like the glitching in the different parts of it.
I like the checkered because it's kind of like when you have like a picture you're working on, and you've got like the background is supposed to be what do you call it? A transparent.
Oh yeah, or like it hasn't
Yeah.
loaded in.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. I like it.
Yeah. That's super cool. Really good effect. You did really great, especially being brand new to this. Bravo. Ooh, we got like a bendy character. Joke's on you. I can grab the TV remote without moving. They're like super relaxed because they got their leg wrapped around their other leg and the arms are like super long here.
I love bendy characters.
Very
They're just so
creative.
happy.
It kind of remind, I don't know why with the long arms, but it's like the dog with the let me help you with that, like Uzumaki. Yeah, I can see that too. All right. Well, that was random at random gamer 427. Just make sure that you give them lots of encouragement, lots of love. They got a lot of creativity for not doing this for a long time. So definitely make sure that they keep up the good work, and I want to see more art from them. All right, we got another new submission here. We got After B Animates, and they said, here's all of my art. So we got a Spider-Man design here. I gave Spider-Man bigger eyes because I didn't like how bored Spidey looked when he was swinging, and I made the web pattern a bit more wider. As for Peter, I gave him a spectacular inspired outfit and gave him glasses, the ultimate Spidey haircut, and I got rid of his pale skin. Nice.
Nice. I like I guess they're more like alternate universe OCs of characters that already exist, like where you're just changing them up a little. I do that too. So I really love seeing other people's. This is cute. I like it.
Well, it's also good practice to take something that's already like an established like IP and then taking different elements that you liked from each one and combining them together shows that, like, if you were to continue on that and build your portfolio, you could actually get picked up by the team or the studio. That shows that you can take an existing character and you can do your own thing with it. So that's really cool. I like that. And then we got this guy here with he is Detective Edward Michaels. He is 32. His bio is Edward was a veteran soldier who fought during the Biotic War. However, he was almost killed in the battle. He lost his right arm, his right eye, and his memories. Luckily, he survived and got a cyber arm and a cybernetic eye, and he now patrols his city and solves mysteries within this city. So that's really cool. I like how they had the different things like separated out here so you can see them up close.
Maybe it's mirrored.
Oh, I mean, hey, it's okay. I make that mistake all the time too. Like when I did that Smegsy Broly picture, I put all of his scars on the wrong side of his body and didn't even realize it.
I like this. This is like kind of like a mix of what is it, steampunk and diesel punk, but it's got a little bit of like the energies, like maybe like magic energy, or maybe like what do they call it, atomic something, where it's like old sci-fi but like into the past. Very cool. I like it.
Yeah, the mechanical designs are giving me like One Punch Man, like Genos kind of like cybernetics, which is really cool. Yeah, I like it. Nice. Let's move on to the next one here. We have an Invincible fan art. He's flying through the sky. This is him on his way to get his ass beat like all over the city. This is when he's in a good mood, and then there's got to be like an after picture where like he's all jacked up.
No, yeah, this is definitely earlier in the series, but it's cute. I like that show. It's just definitely like, ugh, sometimes like, goddamn.
But yeah, you can definitely tell he's flying here. You got some foreshortening with the foreleg being a bit larger than the back leg. You can also tell that this arm is behind the body, so great job. And he's got abs for days. Ooh, okay. So we got Kondo Udai. They are 13 years old. Within the mysterious city of Vancouver, history's cutest animal becomes tomorrow's greatest superhero, the radiant red panda.
I love it. It is cute. I like this expression too. Like, this is definitely a kid that would like be like, red panda's my thing.
I also like that the red panda is a question mark.
Because it's a mystery city.
Yeah, it's the mysterious city of Vancouver that nobody knows about, right? I really like his grippies on his feet and the paws on his hands. That's super cute. Yeah, this is awesome. So that was AFTA B Animates. Make sure you get them lots of love. They are it looks like they're Canadian, and I can't tell if that other flag is Irish or Spanish, something like that. Trying to get into animation, voice acting, and art.
Nice. Well, check them out.
Yeah, I hope they continue to submit art on my art share, and maybe I can help you out on that journey. Maybe we can get a studio, get eyes on your work here. All right, moving on to the next one here. We got another new submitter here. We have Richard H. Fay. So they're a sci-fi, fantasy, and horror artist, illustrator, poet, and writer. So they do everything. They do all the things.
I like it. I like that the frog has kind of like almost a beard, and they're super big because I see a person over here.
Yeah. Well, this is like almost looks like it's like a human lure, like they're fishing for humans.
Yeah, I was looking at it like, oh, is this like supposed to be a fishing pole? So you same brain cell. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, what's also cool is like you have a lot of like vertical lines here, but then the way the rounded edges of like the frogs and how all of their shapes are and the lines are like C curved, going horizontally, like helps break it up. It looks really nice.
Yeah, this is really cool. Like, I feel like I saw a lot of art like this, like when I used to go into magic shops like a while ago on tapestries and stuff. So this is definitely the type of art style that people are looking for projects. It's very cool.
There's also a lot of negative space up here, so it could be for like a book cover. Got a spaceman going through space with the robot buddy.
No, I love the vintage sci-fi. It's so cool.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of something I would see again, like as like a style of book cover. When I was really young, this might be something like I might have picked up in like the library, one of those ancient things where books like live now. But yeah, or it could be like almost like a stamp. Like if you made this into like a wood edging with like some ink, you could make it as a stamp as well.
Yeah, it reminds me of Gentlemen Broncos a little bit, and I love that movie.
Oh, yeah.
That movie's so funny and so like it's so weird and so funny, and it's like by writers for writers for sure.
Yeah.
But it's got like this kind of vintage sci-fi feel to it, and yeah, I love it.
Yeah, actually, the one of the ways I was introduced to anime growing up was actually going to the library because they actually had like VHSs in their own little section there. So, ooh, we got like a Halloween theme here. This could be like a sticker, or again, it could also be like on a book cover. Like for some reason, I imagine this like instead of being white, I imagine this as being orange, like it's Halloween. You know what I mean? Like you go back and you kind of see like older books that kind of look like that.
I feel like this person would be really good to hire if you're looking for someone to do some clip art or something that you need for maybe like your business or something that you're working on digitally. Like, sometimes people who have stuff going on that can't draw, they'll hire someone who can draw stuff like this so they can use it to put on like their social media. This would be a good person to hire for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. There's definitely, like I said, like a lot of negative space and room for like text, which, you could utilize these designs in a multitude of ways by placing more graphic design elements or text all over it. So good use of space. Oh, we got like a Valentine's Day here. This could be like a magnet that you could put on your fridge or, a sticker like Pensy was saying. You could put these stickers all over your laptop or, you know, your iPad or whatever you wanted.
I like it. It kind of I know it's not, but it kind of looks like a kitty face behind it. It's really cute.
Nice, nice. Well, that was Richard H. Fay. I hope they also continue to submit their work. It looks like they are also really into books. Oh yeah, it could be a shield too. That's a good point. You could use that on a character as like if you wanted to make like a crusader type character with like for Valentine's Day, so they just have like heart themed like armor and shielding.
Or magical girl.
Or magical girl. Yeah. Yep. You and Alex are sharing the brain cell today. Aw, they sent you a nice message on Twitter. Aw, that's super cute. Well, let them know that I definitely, you know, appreciate them submitting, and I hope they continue to do so. And we'll keep getting their artwork out there for them. All right, this is where we have John here doing a lot of work for me. So they did tons and tons of tagging at people, which I super appreciate. I just want to make sure that I go through all these and see if there's artwork submitted under them. Here we go. Okay, so we went over that one. Here's one. All right, so we have Kairu at Kairu _row. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a follow here.
I love the dragon sushi.
Oh, this is adorable. Yeah, I know, dude. You've like killed it. Thank you so much. That's a lot. Art share, you say, have some dragons. Thanks for the tag and art share. You know, these are two of my favorite things. I love dragons and I absolutely love sushi. This is making me hungry as we speak. If I could type a bow, I would. Hey, I can visualize that.
I love the colors. The dragon colors are so cute.
Oh yeah, this is an adorable dragon. I love all the floof. The floof is like really well done. You can tell that it's definitely like on the back and coming over the front. Has a super friendly expression here.
Don't worry, Pensy. I'm the one who ate the dragon heart, so you don't have to worry about Anaki.
Yeah, Havoc eats the dragon. I'll eat the sushi. But the dragon's not gone forever, you know? Like, even if she eats it, so.
All right. I guess if he's not a problem, I don't have to eat him.
Let's go to the next one. Oh, this is adorable. Also, I really like that these are different style dragons. They don't do just one type of dragon here. This is like super cool. In the little latte with the latte art.
It's Demon Lord Havoc. That's bad Havoc. You're right.
I know, these dragons are so cute. I love all these designs here.
Oh, I like that he's like steeping in it and it's got a little heart. I like the like all the details that they're putting into it. Like this one's a little bit more, I don't know why, it reminds me kind of like of whales. Than the other one. The other one was definitely like fluffier.
Yeah, this one's got like kind of like, I don't know, the markings kind of remind me of like fish patterns kind of, and it's kind of like the wings are kind of floppy and the tail's kind of floppy like a fish as well.
Yeah, that makes me think it's maybe like an aquatic type.
Yeah, and it's got these little fin thingies here that look like a little beard. Super cute. Really like it. Let me like and repost these since I actually missed these when I was looking through this earlier. Oh, they have stickers. Oh my goodness, we got Blep. We got Happy Hearts, Dizzy, got Angie, we got Eepy, and we got Cool with the cool guy glasses, the deal with it glasses.
I like all of these. They kind of remind me of Bowser and Bowser's Bay, so I love it.
Yeah, exactly. They do a really good job with like expressions. It's really difficult to take like a dragon or an animal type character and give them human-like expressions and have it like, you know, come off correctly. Like, I'm not good at that, so I applaud them. Oh, eating the buns. Oh, this is so cute. All the little glasses.
I love these colors. I do love his tiny glasses. Like, you know, he fits inside the bean bun steamer, so definitely a tiny little guy. But his little glasses while he's like, so he can see the buns while he's eating.
Dumplings. Oh no, not the dumping dragon. The dumpling dragon. I know what you mean though, Alex. I'm sorry. I couldn't help with that one. It was funny. But yeah, since I'm a Monster Hunter fan here, like I love the way they had the segmented horns here, and the coloring kind of reminds me of the Zinogre. Well, anyway, that was Kairu. Make sure that you give them oh, they have a commission queue here. They have like a Google form you can they also do non-safe for work stuff too. So if you want that the spicy dragons there, you know, go ahead and check them out. I also really like this. You said my name. You wanted me. Here I am. Swear to me. All right. I'm done with my little impressions there. Sorry, guys. All right. Our next submission here, we have, I don't think I'm going to say this right, Suet Re-Eddie question mark. Anyway, I really like this character here. They look like they have like came out of a black hole, or they have like black hole powers, which I can totally appreciate as a quantum VTuber. Got a little action skid here. And then, you know, maybe taunting somebody with their gut style sword here.
I kind of like it's funny that you went to guts. I was like, he's got some Zack Fair energy going on. Like, I'm definitely the hero. Look at me. I've got this big ass sword and I'm full of energy. But hopefully he's ending is a little better.
Oh, so it looks like they want to make a webcomic out of this. Yeah, you should totally go for it. I'd read this.
Yeah, I love webcomics. Like, I definitely love like just going through the indie ones. Like, I read like obviously other ones as well, the ones that get like the funding. But I am in the indie, so I have to support the indie, and I would definitely read something like this.
So this is the only image they submitted, but it was a good one. I definitely encourage them to continue. You know, especially if you do more with like your OCs, or if you want maybe some ideas or whatever, you can always hit me up. I am always more than welcome to help anybody out. So yeah. So this is Sutriidi. I don't know. I'm just gonna butcher it over and over again. Make sure that you check them out, and you know, give them lots of love, encourage them so they can start their comic journey. All right, let's see if we have any submissions under this. It looks like those are just tags. And I'll check this one. And check that one. I want to make sure I'm not like skipping anything. All right, Candy, we got you. This is you, right, Rowan? Yeah. Hey, thank you for waiting patiently. I appreciate it. You know, I had to go in order there. You know, I wasn't trying to skip over people, make anybody sad. We were definitely going to get you to you here.
Oh, they're chibbies. I love chibbies. I've been drawing chibbies too lately.
Oh, this is super cute. I really like the outfit of the girl character here. I'm assuming the little fang necklace. It's super adorable. Looks like they're going in for a hug here on this character. Oh, they're kissing. Oh, the smooching. I like it. I love the U-shaped eyes. When the eyes are closed, are always super, super cute.
It's really cute. It kind of a little bit reminds me of Gretzko, that kind of style.
Yeah, that's true.
What are the alts? Read the alts.
So we got like a vintage suit thing going on here with, looks like they have like a cane or something. We have a blurred out guy in a tuxedo here. Looks like it might be from like the 20s or something like that. They have info about them. And we got a blurred out Richard Nixon here, a tricky dick. And we got another blurred out guy here as well. It's political stuff. Gotcha. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find that info so I can read it. Let's see. Can I get to it? That's reply in the comments. Enter my thing and you will see it. Oh, is it that link that you put in there? Click on the side of the image.
Probably the overlay button.
Oh, the overlay button. This thing here? You have to click the post, not the image. Oh, I gotcha. All right. Oh, I see. Okay. And you said there was info in here? I'm super sorry. I'm like scuffed here. I'm not seeing what you're talking about. Click the alt button. The alt on the image. Oh, I see what you're saying. Ah, here we go. Nelson Wilson Randelas and Elizabeth Richards King, parents. Martin Derek Wilson and Simone Pony Randelas. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Joseph Joe Lewis King and Everest Jackson Richards. Status dating ages 29, 30. Birthdays September 15th, 1971. March 17th, 1970. Kids, albeit adopted. Christopher Aisha Thompson and Abigail Aisha Thompson. 9 and 23. Occupation, musician, trombone, drummer, singer, and dancer. Actress, fisherwoman. Species, gray cat and red fox. IRL skin tone, it should be fair and black. Childhood homes, apartment, Joe's fishing cabin. Favorite films, shows, Tarzan and Full House. Gotcha. Okay, so we're rolling here. Sorry about that. Let's click on the alt for this one. So we have Abigail and Christopher Otney Aisha Thompson, 23 and 9, Stavos siblings. If you couldn't tell, IRL parents, Adam Stevens Thompson and Eve Lauren Aisha. Adopted parents, Liz and Nell. Species, gray rabbit. IRL both would be Fitzpatrick 4. Status, single, British, and with mixed with Arab. Born in Mecca and London. Occupation, a shop janitor. Homeschooled but sandwich seller. Childhood home apartment. Favorite films and shows, Taxi, Sesame Street. Hell yeah, Sesame Street. Straight and Pan. Birthdays, September 12th, 1977 and April 7th, 1991. Chris is mute and the sweater has a sun. I'm going to click these images big enough so people can also see them real quick. This is like super cute. I like it.
I love bunnies. That one's so cute.
Oh, I love the expression looking at the older brother. That's super cute. I really like it. Also, the city in the background with the light purple over it is really well done to show distance. It's atmospheric perspective. All right, and let me read the alt on this last one here. We have Willow Takahashi Sullivan, parents Jack Lawrence Paul and Kira Takahashi Sullivan, age and birthday 9th and 10th August 3rd, 1990, status BFF of Otney, species white otter, IRL fair as well like Nelson, New Jersey, United States of America. Uh-oh. They're straight, American, Japanese, Russian / Russian. Favorite film, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Student. 4th grade student, blah, 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 blah. She has a moon on her shirt and is a skater girl.
Oh, they're cute.
Oh, these are super cute. I really like them.
The Japanese Russian, I don't know why, it reminds me of that Maid Action Bastard anime we were watching, where one of them was mixed with Russian, and she was cute but a badass. Like, I don't know. She also had white hair. Oh, I like it. I love bunnies. The bunnies are so cute. I also like the other characters. It's so simple and cute.
Yeah, these are all adorable, and you have so much like detailed info on them. Like, that's a lot of work coming up with all that stuff. All right, so we got those. So let's go through your artwork here. We got the super creepy bunny. This could definitely be in one of those horror games that have come out recently.
Yeah, it definitely looks like there's a bunch of them now, but like I guess they're kind of like ARG animations and stuff for the analog car. Like, it's very cool.
Yeah, I could definitely see this thing like twitching through the dark, coming out of nowhere. Oh, like Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm enjoying playing like horror games live too. I like my Fridays thing, like stressing Alex out playing Alien Isolation. So
Just like wiping the sweat from your forehead. Like, oh god.
Oh, the political stuff has an alt too. Okay, I'll check it in just a sec. And then we have Riley Davis Peterson. Birthday, September 12th, 39 years old. She, they. They are a pizza worker, a video game nerd, a gamer herself. Affectionate. They are Australian. Favorite games, blah, 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 blah. Crazy Taxi, Uno, chess, and Five Nights or FNF. They're a big pervert. Gotcha. Would Deg be the cool aunt mom? Gotcha. That is the old design. Oh, so you updated it. I see your design process here. That's cool. That's really nice to show that.
I like the pizza rat. Like, obviously, that's like a theme pizza rat, but at least this one doesn't have a kitty casino. So much more cool character, I think. It's very cute. And I like the shy look. It's so cute.
Oh, so Alex did the design there. That's cool. Awesome. But yeah, Pensy, so I did finish Resident Evil 2. I didn't realize that you couldn't get like the true ending without doing like a second playthrough. So I thought it was kind of like, I don't know, it kind of like was a little bit disappointing for me. But then I saw like the after credits thing and it was like, hey, play through the game a second time to get different storylines and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of it was very anticlimactic. I'm going to take a little break from it and I'll probably come back later and do a second playthrough. But I'm playing Alien Isolation to, just completely fry my nerves and give you guys lots of entertainment. As Alex was subject to. I went to save and I accidentally like meleeed the save thing and was so stressed out. In my mind, I thought I broke the save thing and I couldn't save. So
I'm totally biased, but Aliens is like one of my absolute favorite sci-fi horrors. So I'm just like eating it up, like nom nom nom. Give me more.
I have the VOD up on YouTube as well if you want to check it out. All right, we got a logo here. We have the Pine Tree Club. Very well done. Since 1981.
Oh, it's cute. Kind of a little bit reminds me of what's the one we were watching where it's like a guy who's a ranger in the woods telling you the trees will get you. It's got like cute designs
Mm.
like this. It's something we were watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it.
Watch out for trees that weren't there before, or
Yeah.
trees that suddenly move in positions.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to the next one here. And then we got all the people hanging out, playing pool here. Super, super cool. We got a nice little scene. This is the Pine Tree Club casino since 1981. So they're hanging out in their little Pine Tree Club area. Awesome, awesome. Let's go to the alts that you were talking about as well. For this one, I'm not really seeing any alts to click on that one. Am I missing something on this? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Description. We have Falcon Emerson Hitchhikes 48, 1899 to 1947, founder of Hitchhikes County, where Otney and others live, an ex-mayor of Kentucky, USA, was an entrepreneur and a car manufacturer who ended up in a dead part of London in the east-west side, or Loudon. He would remake the dead town into a live town and would make the town alive again and survive the German wars, so World War I and World War II. He would be shot by a jealous middle-class lady, Sandy Penford. She would be shot dead by authorities 1 week later after running away from them. He had a slot machine. Kids, Dorothy Hitchhikes, species, if animal, German Shepherd. So you were saying if you could turn them into like into an anthropomorphic character, that's what they would be. So we have Theodore Jacques Mayerson. When he ran, he was 50 years old, 1947 to 1954. Replaced Falcon and would run the country back to normal, and would build a statue of Falcon in memory of him. He would also help people get better after Falcon's passing, alongside the daughter of Hitchhike, Dorothy H., and wife Marilyn Daniel, 1897 to 1954. Kids, Raymond Morrison and Herbert Morrison. Darwin is English pug, would be a husky, and Adrian Roman. Gotcha. Cool. All right. We have Darwin Carroll Jefferson, age when he ran, 44, 1954 to 1959. 1910 to 1983, was a corrupt Ponzi and pyramid schemer, aka con artist, in the 1940s, and would continue to be a con artist when becoming mayor. A brave man who continues to be anonymous, would leak his doings, and the town would realize who they allowed to run mayor, so they kicked him out in 1959. I'm not a crook. I've never done such things. DC Jefferson, 1959. Birmingham. Kids, Zach Sawyer Jefferson. I hope that was a good impression there of old Tricky Dick. Adrian Popescu, pronounced Pop Pest with the T cool. I butchered that, dude. I'm sorry. Age when he ran, 28. 1930 to 2004, 1959 to 1974. Bucharest. Kids, Vlad. I really can't say that. I can't pronounce that right. My tongue is so tied from all the yapping I've been doing. He would remake the economy of hitchhikes and make it like Dubai from the 1960s, but not that rich. He would also help the poor by providing free housing and $500,000 monthly. He would retire in 1974 to spend time with his wife, Loana Turka, and spend time with his son, Vlad. Nice. Cool.
Nice.
Well,
I always think it's funny to like read how people write different types of kind of like tricky politicians. Like, sounds like you've got like a story going on. It's pretty cool. I like it.
So are these like also like do they correlate to like where the world where your characters live, like the areas that they're from? It's kind of like background history. Let's see. These also have some alts on them here. Oddness, canonical design. And then we got some images of family members here that are blurred out. Kids hanging out. And then we have Otney, who's super adorable here. Aww.
Bunny face.
All right. Well, that was what was submitted by, I hope I say your name right here, Rowan, at Smith Rowan. Make sure that you follow them. Make sure that you give them lots of love here on Twitter. And I hope that you continue to post on my art shares in the future here. And I think that you were the very last one here to wrap us up for the day, which is pretty cool. Well, guys, I have been yapping for 3 hours straight here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick you guys in the lobby here, and we're going to call it for a day. I want to thank you so much, everybody. One alt. You said I missed one? Hold on. Let me double check here real fast. Let me go back into it. Was it the one that was on your Otney character? Because it just says Otney's canonical design. The Pine Tree Club photos. Okay, I gotcha. Hold on. Sorry about that. Let me go back. Oh, I see. So Nightmare Bonnie. Oh, crap. I got to go back. I'm sorry. Hold on. So the art for the first one was Nightmare Bonnie, that it was their take on it. And the Pine Tree Club says Pine Tree logo. And then the last one here. Oh, man. This is lots of words, but I'll do it for you. The Pine Tree Gang, founded in March 19th, 1981 by Wesley William Roberts Hatchet, and a casino founded by Liam and Norman Gilbertson. It would be first a rebellious organization to take down guards who oppressed them and treated them like trash. It would become a mafia organization. Wesley would marry Maya Gonzalez, and Liam would marry Sarah Elvis Torres. Members: Ivan Dorson, Patrick Fibocani, Mike Orvies, Haley Vicent, Eden Anderson, Thomas Pelling, Diego Gonzalez, Zyra Barley Freeman, Daisy Price, Kevin Floy, Xavier Kelvin, Carl Barley Freeman. Members of Brotherhood Gang, an organization associated with Pine Tree, Thomas Pellings, which is the founder, Kevin Floy, Mike Orville's, Diego, and Maya Gonzalez. All right. That's I'm at the end of my vocal capacity for this. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody who contributed to this art share. The success of this is growing a lot, and I really enjoyed my time here. I had a lot of fun. I want to continue to get more and more art on here. Let's get more artists, human artists, to showcase their work, blah blah blah, and I can say words correctly, right? I will be taking a break tomorrow from streaming. I'll be back on Monday. I'm going to finish up Luke's OC. I actually did a little bit off stream because I didn't like the initial work that I did, so I kind of reworked it a little bit, so you guys will get to see that in the final results here. If you're not already following me, make sure you give me a follow here on Twitch and also on Twitter, where I post these posts every week, so you can submit your art. Do you want to say anything, Havoc, before we go?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for everyone who submitted some lore. Like, it's always nice to see what background stuff you're working on, and kind of gives us a little bit of context for your characters. I know Candy Bar had like a whole bunch of stuff that they gave us. Just can't wait to see what you do with it, because it's cool to make OCs and all that, but it looks like you're making a world. So I hope you actually work on a project with that. And yeah, I'm just really glad to start seeing like some background information on some of these characters. So super cool. Thanks, everyone.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will catch you on Monday. Bye bye bye.